I am your host, Gabe Garcia. Definitely not Dane Hennon this week. To my right, we got Sydni Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
And to my left, we got the Lucas Blaine.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me, Gabe.
And we have a special guest today because we have somebody new to detailing in the wash bay, Mr. Anthony Fisher.
Thank you, Gabriel, for that just wonderful introduction. Hey, guys, it's your boy, Anthony, back from MTE, where I was there enjoying the beautiful, sunny, it wasn't sunny, it wasn't warm. I happened to Florida, man. So Florida was a mess. It was freezing. It was cold. It was not what I thought Florida was going to be. But you know what? I made it back safely, and I'm here to do a wash on my wife's 4Runner because she's actually still down there and she hasn't come home yet. And I thought she couldn't return to a really dirty car, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you, guys.
Well,
I'm going to be here.
Well, Mr. Anthony, what products are you using in today's wash on this beast? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying, Gabe, but I will talk about what products I'm using. So what I have here behind me, my daughter has started this phase of drawing on the cars, and she actually does a really good job. She doesn't touch my cars, but she does touch Mom's car, and that's just on me because this thing is pretty filthy, and normally it's actually much cleaner than this. So what I'm going to use today for my product lineup here, I'm going to be using obviously some Ultra products. So the Ultra H2O foam cannon here. I have the Ultra spray gun on one of the prototype versions up on the gun there. You'll see some rubbers missing from it. Don't worry, that's part of what I'm testing right now. Outside of that, what we have is GSF for our main touch contact wash. I have Active Foam as doing a pre-treatment because this thing hasn't been touched in months, so I'm actually just going to pre-treat it first. We do have Green Star that I'm using in the engine bay as well as the wheel wells, and then we have Motor Plast to follow up with the engine bay, and then for the wheels and tires, Brake Buster, tried and true, just going to use that. Fender wells I'm actually going to continue to use with the Green Star in the foam cannon here, the Ultra H2O foam cannon, and then I also have some ADS wheel cleaner in case it's not coming off like I'm hoping it will, because these wheels are pretty caked. So I might do a pre-treatment of that. And then finish it off with a full send for the wheels and tires, especially on the TRD wheels. It's the Sydni Gabe method. And she really likes doing that, so I'm gonna follow suit. And then I have some brushes here. And then at the end, I don't know, I'm probably gonna dry this and add some gloss with something. I don't know what I'm gonna use. Maybe Amplify, maybe G-Technics C2V4. Maybe I'm gonna use something from Optum. I have no idea. So maybe you guys help me out in the comments.
Comment people.
Of what you would like to see. What topper do you want to see on the 4Runner here? It's coated, and the coating's holding up great, but let's see what we got.
Heck yeah. Cool. Maybe Jimmy or Carson can throw up a poll in the comments.
I like that idea. Okay.
Anthony, what is that 4Runner coated with?
This is coated in stout, and actually, fun fact, guys, this is the second time we've had a follow-up on the stout coating here on the Rad Company YouTube channel, which would actually put this at over a year and a half, right?
So we coated this in August of 24.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just over a year and a half.
Okay. Yeah. So a year and a half, and we are, we've done one wash already, and it held up great.
Yep.
I've noticed in my washes at home, I wash it about once every couple months, right? In my washes at home, I have some lower contamination, just like I can kind of feel. So depending on how it feels, depending on what comes off with Active Foam, I might follow up with a little bit of some Ultra Clay products or something like that, just to knock it down a little bit. But for the most part, I mean, it's been holding up really well. And what I am curious to see is, with all of my daughter's love marks on here, is has this marred, right? Has it marred up? I know in previous experience it hasn't. So, but this is also pretty dirty. We don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Anthony. We will definitely be bringing you into a lot of the comments and questions.
You don't have to.
Oh, well, we will.
I'm gonna be working.
So anyhow,
okay, I'm gonna get to work.
He's working hard. We don't want to distract him. All right, so we got some house cleaning. We have a sale happening right now on the Rad Company website. It is 20% off your ADS products. But one other thing is Nick's going to scroll down just a little bit. The bundles, we have over 30% off on some of that stuff. It's absolutely wild. the deals are happening. So I don't know, maybe Anthony should put on some amplify or something. Show off that ADS goodness. And the other cool thing that you get with it is you get a special edition Rag Company sticker pictured right there on the screen. I'll also try to put it up here. I'll give it to Lucas so he can hold on to it.
Gotcha.
And every order that you get, or not every order that you get, you can buy that and add that to your mix as well. So we've got an ADS sale happening.
Pretty sick.
I'm trying to think what other housekeeping. We've got Sydney and Anthony back from MTE, so I'm sure we're going to have some MTE questions. A lot happening.
Yeah. It was
Right?
kind of a crazy last couple weeks. So we were at MTE last week, Thursday through Saturday. We did luckily get home on Sunday. As you guys know, the weather was a little bit crazy across the U.S. last week, and somehow we all made it to our destination. Anthony was already there. But on Saturday, not going to lie, we were all stressing out if we were going to make it home because we were flying through Atlanta. But we did make it home. Not really any delays. I walked off one flight and walked right onto the other.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, these guys, they left an hour before me, and then we met back up in Atlanta, but they were already on the plane by the time my plane landed. So it was a little close. But, we all made it home. And, man, MTE this year was so great. So great. I mean, I say that every year, but, like, this year was really, really good. They've just kind of dialed in the Education Day, and then the IDA Awards Gala was awesome. I had a great time. How about you, Anthony? MTE?
Awesome. So MTE, the whole goal there, and when we go there, is we're never looking to be necessarily blown away.
Yeah.
We're hoping nothing bad happens. We're always hoping that we have a good show. We want a good, solid show. We want to be able to enjoy Florida. And so the weather may not have been the best, right? But I think
You guys were saying it was cold.
Oh, it was horribly cold.
Like really cold.
The Rose in Shingle Creek was awesome. It still actually was, not as good as the Gaylord, in my opinion, but it was still pretty awesome. And the vibes are good. The people were great. A lot of great connections. The booth was busy. And really, that's the most we can hope for, right? Is go down there and spread the gospel of premium microfiber. And I did teach 2 classes on microfiber while we were down there.
Yeah.
And people, they loved it. They came up to me and they said it was one of the best classes they've ever been to, and that really means a lot. And so if you've if you went to my class and you're watching this right now, thank you very much. For the people that didn't make it, you should come, because I was giving away like $1,000 gift cards to theragcompany.com
Nice.
to everybody who attended.
Wow.
And many people who are watching this probably didn't attend. So,
$1,000. Wow.
Crazy, right?
That's nuts.
That was super gracious of me to do. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. But I think the value that you gained there in education was definitely worth $1,000 for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think that's what sets it apart is MTE. They have that education day before the 2 show floor days. And the education's great because you learn from, people like Anthony, Jason Rose, but then you also have a lot of just detailers that go up there and teach classes. And, we had, Angela doing, boat detailing. We had a gentleman named Chris Bentz, who's kind of new to the industry. We had a distributor up there teaching classes on, how to buy stuff efficiently. And it's just like you get a lot out of the education day. So it was all around a fantastic event, even though the weather was absolutely the worst it could have been.
Oh, wow.
It was horrible. It was so cold.
I have a question I'd like to throw out there, because
What's that?
I've never been to MTE. How do you compare like the type of people that you see at like SEMA versus like MTE?
Good question, Lucas.
So really, it's different from SEMA in the way that if a detailer said, which one should I go to, SEMA or MTE? Honestly, I would say MTE, because the education day is so valuable. But on the show floor, it's all the same vendors, but it's like half of it is detailers, half of it is paintless dent repair, PDR. Okay. And so, but the nice thing is you have so much more time at the booths to talk to people. And so you have way more like one-on-one connection with like the brands that you love versus like SEMA. And so I think that there's a bigger value for detailers. For SEMA, you get to go see all the cool stuff, but everything, you're just like, hey, nice to meet you, you know. And like at MTE, you actually have time to like stop and have like a 30-minute conversation.
Good conversation with somebody.
With the people from the brand. So whether that be like IK or Kosh or, there's just a lot more time to talk. So as far as like value, MTE is way up here on value. And then like cool factor, SEMA's maybe a little bit cooler.
Yeah, because you're intermixed with not just detailing, but PDR guys too.
Right,
so it's very specific. Whereas SEMA is a very open
Yeah.
kind of all.
Yeah.
So to be safe to say that SEMA is more of kind of like for everybody, like
Yeah.
eye candy kind of thing, whereas
Yeah.
MT is a little bit more
it's
closed in, more personable
it's
kind of
more
thing.
about the cars and the bling and stuff, and
Right.
MTE just carries a lot more value,
Right.
for
Nice.
sure.
Okay.
And then also I think it's cool because you have much more opportunity of like running into people from, like you could walk by and you could find the rag company eating chips and salsa.
Yeah.
I did. So I bring that up. And so, and so everybody's in the same hotel. So there's just a lot more networking even after hours than there
Okay.
would be in SEMA. So, it's kind of cool, right, Anthony? Like people will just cut, like you cut, all the restaurants are in the same place and most of them are sitting outside or, like outside the restaurant. And
Yep.
so it's just, you have a lot more opportunity for collaboration, and then detailers are all in the same area.
Gotcha.
So not only are you getting
That's
to meet
really
with
cool.
your favorite brand people, but you're also just hanging out with a
other
ton
detailers.
of detailers. Yeah.
Love
Way
that.
more than at SEMA. Way more. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool.
All right, guys. Well, let's get into some of the questions. I'm going to start sending these up
Sweet.
on the screen. All right. Eric, DIY, good afternoon. Looking forward to the show. What chemical and tools from MTE were you all most excited about? So, Sid, I'm going to let you go first. Or actually, let's let Anthony go first because Sid's is pretty huge, I'd say.
So I saw quite a bit. I went around to a few of the other booths. I always like checking out the PDR stuff because I always find that stuff interesting. But around the detailing booths, we had some new product launches from certain people. We had some new tools around. I would say my big takeaway right now is that some of the brands are bringing out some new stuff. But some of the people kind of already, announced things at SEMA, including ourselves. And so we're still waiting on some of those products to be relaunched, especially like Kosh Chemi and whatnot. But I'm trying to think of who really... There was a couple companies that had some new pressure washing accessories. There was a couple companies that had some new brushes. I know that, Ian at Autofiber, they have some new brushes they're coming out with that look pretty cool. And... there wasn't any one thing, but I did like that, Bar Jack was there and they had some of their new tools, some of the new polishers out, which was cool to see. Liquid Elements also had their stuff out there that was new to see. We had a good lineup of pretty much everybody. The IDA booth was also awesome because I think that was pretty well done.
Hey, Anthony, you want to flip that pump switch off?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good,
I didn't know
dude.
that was
You're
on.
good.
I didn't,
See,
I'm new to this detailing thing.
No,
so-
you're good, dude. We've all been there,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, any one thing. Flex had their 24 volts out. People could go play with those. They were also showcasing some of the new stuff. I think maybe that's what I'm really excited about. Maybe some of their stuff that they were showcasing over at the Flex upstairs, I should say, the conference rooms.
Sure.
And if you know, you know. Am I right, Sid?
Yeah.
Sid, what do you got?
Well, a couple things. So obviously we all know that I'm working with Car Candy, and so we released a new retail-ready consumer line, like in pints. Really cool labels, really cool scents. That was definitely a hit of the show. Everybody loved the scents and stuff, and so that was super fun. So we announced it there. They'll come out in the next couple months. But then, like Anthony said, Bar Jack was there with their new tools. I think we saw the sneak peek a couple weeks ago of their 3-inch tool that they were releasing at MTE, but we went ahead and showed it here, which was all good. So yeah, that 3-inch tool just killed it at the show. Everybody was so excited to use it and learn all about it. And so that was crazy. I think they sold them all in like the first day. So
awesome.
they've got more coming, but yeah, and I've been able to use that in my shop a couple times now since then, and really, really like that tool. So that was probably the tool that I was most excited about. And then kind of same answer, the new brushes from Autofiber were pretty awesome. Ian, came up with that idea and 3D printed them and then had them made. And it's a really cool idea. So that was fun, but really it was, there's not a ton of product releases for MTE. I think a lot of us hold those for TRCMA, right?
TRCMA.
It's a fun place.
This is a good opportunity to say, hey, if you haven't put on your calendar, March 30th through April 2nd is TRCMA, featuring your favorite brands from the Rag Company. You don't want to miss it. There's going to be a lot of awesome drops coming your way.
Yeah.
So, but then, like, even going to, like, the Rupes, like, some of the stuff that was released at SEMA that you didn't really have the opportunity to see or play with, there was more time to play with, you know, like, the Nano and stuff. And so, I mean, it was just a great show. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Lots of cool stuff.
All right, Sid, what does David Boyce have to say here?
David Boyce says, "Welcome back, Anthony. While you were gone, I never believed that you were in the penitentiary. Now you need to show us your ankle monitor."
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I've been
He
watching.
cut it off. He's on the run.
Anthony's working. He's working.
He's a working man. All right, Lucas, what does the one who shall not be named, nameless, what does he say? And we need to give him a name, too.
Oh, man. Anybody got some creative names today?
Norbert? I don't know.
Milbert?
Norbert.
Norbert. It's even worse.
Oh.
All right, Norbert. Happy Friday, Junior TRC family from the sunny and balmy 33-degree south coast of Massachusetts. I hope you are all well today and staying warm with all of the cold across the country. Well, funny enough, we're actually getting a little bit warm up here. So
It's pretty dang warm.
We ate lunch
Sorry about that, man.
outside. Like, it was
crazy.
so nice. So nice.
He's
Soaking
also
up the sun.
He's also saying that they're expecting.
gosh.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, it feels like spring
negative
here.
temperatures.
Yeah.
Brody,
My
it's like 50 over here right now.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I got a comment from Christian. This one I'm going to throw at Sid, and I know we've talked about this in the past couple of weeks, but this is
Right.
specific to glass coatings.
Yeah. Okay, so Christian says, you mentioned a lot of glass coatings don't adhere after using Clarity Cream. Even if you prep spray thoroughly after using it, will you see bad results with some coatings? So I don't know who said a lot of glass coatings
Yeah.
don't adhere. That has never been said.
Just ADS.
Clarity Cream specifically, that's where it shines, is prepping glass for coatings. So that has never been said, at least by me. It does a great job. We have found occasionally you will find issues with ADS glass. Now, where the trouble lies is those of us that love Clarity Cream and love ADS glass, it's a little bit of a problem. So I have just adjusted what glass prep I use with that. And so for me, honestly, in my shop, if I have a brand new car that doesn't have any water spots, I just prep it with rehab. And if I have a really, an older car that has really bad front glass that I have to use Clarity Cream, then I just pick a different glass coating. But primarily I'm using ADS glass. So that is the only one that I've ever found that occasionally doesn't work. It has something to do with the ammonia in Clarity Cream and the ADS glass don't work well together. And what will happen is you'll put it on, you'll wipe it off, you'll think everything's fine, and about 5 minutes later you'll see hazing.
So I have a question. So if hypothetically you went Clarity Cream first, could you prep it and even go as far as hitting it again with like rehab or something else before applying the coating?
Yes, I
that
do
way
think,
you're still getting the cutting power that Clarity Cream has specific to glass.
Yes, and I've done that, and that seems to work well.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, no amount of paint prep removes all the ammonia. So, I've had it where I've gone over it 3 times on a Range Rover. I don't know what it is about Range Rovers. It doesn't work. But, you could go back over it. And like I said, it doesn't happen every car, but it is inconvenient enough that I just don't even try it anymore.
Oh, got it.
Now, what I will say before everybody gets way too down the rabbit hole on this is I know Dave is working on adjusting that formula. So don't give up on Clarity Cream yet. Just be conscious right now that the current formula and ADS glass, and that's the only one I've ever found.
Only one, Christian.
Yeah, it's the only one that
one.
I've ever found. But that said, and you guys know me where I have to, I love me some Clarity Cream, but I also love ADS glass. So when necessary, I just adjust my prep because I do really like that glass coating.
Perfect. Ron Iota says, good afternoon, TRC family. Good afternoon,
Ron.
to you too, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Aaron J. Barr, happy Friday Eve, everyone. I've seen people with this TRC toolbox. Will they be available to purchase? All right, I know exactly what you're talking about, Aaron. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. no, those aren't going to be something that we're carrying. That was just kind of something fun that
Big shout out to
did
Carson.
Carson, that was something that he was working on for a few weeks and whatnot, and that was just
It
kind of
took-
a fun surprise for our
It took him
grandambassadors.
a while too, so I couldn't even imagine doing a mass production on
Yeah.
what he did. So yeah,
Well, and sometimes like that, you want it to stay special to those who received them, right?
right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Neil White. Hey TRC, hope you're all doing great. Spring is upon us. I hope. I'm
Didn't
telling
the
you.
think it
freaking
is here, yeah.
groundhog see the shadow?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He said that there would be another 6 weeks of winter, but I feel like 9 times out of 10 it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
You know.
All right, Sydney, I'm gonna throw this one at you.
Okay. All right. Ryan says, "Hey everyone, what is your favorite interior dressing?" Well, I know Gabe and I have the exact same answer. Lucas, how about you?
Yep.
Coach Kimmy Topstar.
There you
Tom
go.
Star.
All right.
Natural finish, baby.
Natural finish. All the
Good
way.
all around.
Yep.
All right, we got Mr. Neil White in the house. Oh, I spotted Valentine's Day sale on TRC. Nice sticker. Absolutely. Thank you, Neil. That gives us a spot to say, hey, it's 20% off Armor Detail Supply products, as well as an additional up to 30% plus more on any kits or bundles. So you're going to want to make sure that you check those out.
What a smoking deal.
The sticker is also available on the website, but my goodness, what a crazy deal on Armor Detail Supply products. Seriously, guys, check those out. And speaking of Armor Detail Supply, I'm also going to put in a quick plug about our Amazon Lives. So Sydney and I, every Thursday morning, do an Amazon Live. Here's an example right here on the Armor Detail Supply channel up at the very top. If you can scroll back up to the top really quick. There is a live stream video link right where that tire is, and just above it, oh man,
Look at
gosh,
that.
that guy's goofy looking. You can watch these every Thursday on every single channel, not just Armor, but Kosh, Car Candy, the Rag Company, Detail Factory. We go live every Thursday morning, literally from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we cover all different products and education videos. So if you guys want to be a part of this, make sure you go to each individual storefront, follow us, and ask us questions, because we're covering multiple products and we're doing it. We vary it up every week.
Yeah. And it's pretty cool because it's kind of, quick hits and tips on, one specific or two specific products a week. So you definitely want to go check those out. And even though we do them live, if you are not available when we're live, that video actually stays up for the entire week until the next Thursday. So at any point, can you go back and watch that video? They're all up there in the left-hand corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been super fun. We've been, really focusing on that and going live on every channel every Thursday. And it's been fun to go through all the lines and, highlight something and really kind of dive in deep into it. And they're like, 6-7 minutes long.
6-7 minutes long.
Yeah.
We throw in a bunch of products that we use. So on the left-hand side, you can see the products that we're talking about. And we throw in discounts for those products. So definitely check those out on the Rag Company, or not the Rag Company, on the individual storefront. In this instance, it's the Armor Detail Supply. And if you have trouble finding them, if you look up Armor and click on the product, there's a link just above just below the title saying the storefront. Click into that and it'll take you directly to it. And that
Now,
applies for everyone.
I didn't notice this, Gabe. Did you see when the video was full screen that you can actually go back and watch all the old ones?
Oh, that's rad.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
On the
Watch on
right-hand
the right
side?
there on that
Boom.
watch more.
Oh.
All of the old ones are there.
We have a lot,
Who
you
knew?
guys. Yeah, Trim
That's so
Plus. We do a
Oh,
lot.
that's awesome.
So definitely check that out. We
That's
would love
cool.
to see you guys there. There's Sydney. So we varied up.
That's awesome.
It's a two-man
Very
show with Dane making our thumbnail. Shout out to him. And yeah, definitely tune in, as we would love to see you guys there.
Very cool.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nick, for showing that. All right. What does Mr. Dan Pfeiffer say there, Lucas?
Good afternoon and word up from Minnesota, USA. Happy Friday Eve, TRC gang. What's the countdown to TRCMA?
Soon. Too
so,
soon.
You know what? I actually got
Dude,
a
so
text
soon,
with
you
this in
can't
it
even
today. So
believe
it's,
it.
I believe it's 53 days.
Nick, is that accurate? 53 days? Nick can tell me in my ear. Nick's got...
Do we need to get a permanent counter?
Yeah,
Like,
I did.
we do.
Yeah, that's so funny. Mr. Joey Belinsky texted me today and said, can't wait to see all of TRC in 53 days.
It's
Heck
going to
yeah.
be crazy,
Yeah.
you guys. So
Yeah.
definitely want to tune in. And speaking of Mr. Joey
Nice.
Belinsky, he says,
Look at
happy
that.
Thursday, TRC. Congratulations to all the Grand Ambassadors for 2025.
So good.
Heck yeah.
They killed it.
Sydney, Mr. G. Davis.
All right, G. Davis. Well, welcome back. We miss you. I've heard some say that Anthony is the Jennifer Garner of YouTube detailing. Eye candy and pleasant, but you cannot ignore the questionable resume.
Yeah, look at that. Does that look like Jennifer
fair.
Garner to you?
I think it's
Anthony,
probably fair.
oh, we have a good time here, right, Lucas? All right, Lucas, what does Dan say?
Dan saying, started a new job that came with a car, so now another one to keep detailed. I'm getting closer to Dane level of cars for one guy. More cars equals more fun in the garage and more TRC orders. That's what we like to hear,
It's
Dan.
funny that you mention
That's
Dane,
awesome.
Dan, because Dane says to us, hope y'all have fun today. I'm working from home since my driveway was blocked today, but I'll be back in the office tomorrow. Unfortunately, my driveway will be blocked next Thursday again, too.
Oh, gosh.
You're missed, Dane.
What is he
We hope you're
saying?
doing okay trapped up there.
He can't escape by foot, by bike, by anything.
Is that from the Hill Road construction?
No, he's getting a new deck.
Oh, okay.
He's raising the deck, as
Have
they
you-
say.
so-
Am I right there, Anthony?
So here's his
He didn't catch my
situation,
joke.
right?
He
Have you guys ever
literally didn't catch
seen?
it.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Misery?
Yeah.
No.
That's what Dane's dealing with right now.
Are you
Wow.
sure about that? It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
No,
Wow.
his
Out
leg,
right now,
his
I would
legs-
say
his
he could go
legs- his
sit out on
legs
his
are
deck,
broken.
but it probably wouldn't.
Wow.
He's
be
actually
good.
planning his big escape from Kathy Bates right now, and Kathy Bates is actually building his deck. And
That's like quite
You
Yeah,
think there's
so-
booby traps in there?
no, yeah, it's a whole like a whole misery situation. So he's gonna try to
You've never
escape,
seen
and
the movie?
she's
I've never seen the movie.
oh, it's
gosh.
good. She's gonna find him too once he makes
You
it
need to
down
watch
his
the
hill.
movie.
Misery?
Misery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a
haven't watched
Stephen
it
King
either.
novel?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my gosh,
I
it's
haven't
so
watched
good.
it.
There we go.
Well,
Misery.
you're way
Classic.
too young, Lucas. You need to watch
It's
it.
a classic.
So good.
We're about to get a
Yeah,
flood of
it's great.
comments in from people understanding
Yeah.
my
All
reference.
right.
Ideally.
All right, here we go. Anthony's back, so we're going to start talking about movies. All right. Angry Monkey Detailing. Gabe, you did a great job on your Engine Bay video.
Good job, man. You're
Thank
killing
you,
it.
Angry Monkey. I am starting to dabble into the main channel videos. I got to be honest. It's a little nerve-wracking. It's way different doing a live versus
Lives
doing...
are so much easier.
Yeah, versus doing a pre-produced video.
Yeah.
So I apologize. You know, I try to get on there, answer some questions as well on some of the comments. But I
Yeah.
really appreciate it. Hopefully, as we do more videos, I get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, and hopefully, you guys are taking something away. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Lucas, what does Mr. Neil White say?
Lucas needs his own line of stickers at tier. Hold up, I actually love this idea. I just imagine, let's say something happens with Neil's order, he reaches out, your
Yeah.
boy gets him taken care of. If I
Yeah.
build him a replacement order, I should throw in a sticker that says
That's such a good idea.
you just got serviced by Lucas Blaine or something like that.
I
That
like
would actually be cool.
That would
That'd be
actually
pretty
be pretty
sick.
funny.
But it's got to have
Yeah.
like the hair, like
Yeah.
something with the hair's got to
Yeah.
be integrated with the digital.
I'm gonna bring this up in a meeting next
I
week.
like it.
I like it.
I like it.
A great idea.
I'd vote for it.
All right, Sid.
All right. Miller Detailing says, hey, what's up, everyone? Panel is looking fire. What panel is he talking about?
What's up, everyone? Panel is looking.
Oh, us?
Oh, us!
Miller.
Oh, we're the panel.
We're the
The most
panel. We
fire.
look fire.
Thanks,
Thank
Miller.
you.
My guy.
Holy smokes. You know what they say? It's Miller time, Miller
Yep.
detailing time, if you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, basically. And we got Mr. Alex Dewar, Bucky VW.
Nice.
This is what I've been looking forward to all day. You know what I'm
Heck
looking
yeah.
forward to, you guys?
TRC anime.
Tiersima.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he brings some really good Canadian chocolate because, oh my gosh, it tastes way different than what we have here. So
Yeah,
we look forward to that time there, Alex. What does David Boyce say there, Sid?
Anthony, what detailing techniques did you learn from Clean Car Chris? Did you have good vibes being interviewed by that genius?
And silence happening.
So Clean Car Chris, that is which one was that?
David Boyce, can you clarify for us so you can revamp Anthony's mind there? We'll go to the next.
Did you get interviewed by somebody?
There's a few people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just like squirrels all over. You know, there's lots of stuff going on.
So one thing,
We'll circle
David,
back.
is Anthony is a very, very popular guy.
No, that's not true. That's
want
not what
to
I'm
see
trying to.
him.
That's not what I'm
And
saying.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that. You don't have to say that. I'm saying that for you because it's what we see from the outside.
I'll get Anthony out of this one.
Okay, get him out of here because he's in a hole.
At SEMA and MTE, it has become everyone is a content creator.
Yeah.
And everyone is walking around with microphones and cameras, and they come up and they stick them in your face. They don't have badges on, or they're turned around. And yeah, and you have no idea who these people are. And like, it's amazing how many people with microphones and cameras are walking around these shows now. So it is hard. You just get cameras shoved in your face all day. So
yeah,
we
realistic.
don't know who Clean Car Chris was.
You know, it's funny because I know why Bucky VW is asking this, but this is basically what I'd imagine people going up to Anthony asking.
Mm-hmm. What was for lunch?
That is a conversation I'll remember for sure.
It is. Anthony can tell you what he had for lunch. You know,
every day at MT. Yeah. No, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I had a turkey sandwich with extra bacon. It was from the little sandwich joint down the way, and it was super good.
Yeah,
it's great.
They make it like right in front of you.
Do they?
Oh,
really?
it's really
Sid,
great.
yeah.
That was like they ran that sandwich shop like a 5-star like chef
it's crazy.
resort. It was
Yeah.
insane.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. It's so good. I had the grilled cheese with tomato soup, and I mean the grilled cheese was like, the bread was like this thick, and it just had cheese rolling out the side. It was so good.
And Anthony had apparently cookies that were supposedly fire that the KCX boys hooked him up with.
Gideon's.
I didn't even know what Gideon's were.
Oh, I
Yeah.
tried to go there once.
Brodo
and it
was
shut
telling me
forever
about 'em.
ways.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Justin Dean, your Ambassador of the Year. Also 2020, I should say, and KCX Superstar. He went out with the team to Disney Springs and secured the bag of Gideon's cookies for me. And he
How
got
many did you
me
buy? Have him buy it for you.
Four.
Wow.
It was like the limited edition, like banana pudding or whatever it was called, and then there's like the banana, and then there was banana chocolate nut,
Holy
and then there
smokes.
was pistachio chocolate and double peanut butter.
Oh my gosh.
My mouth is watering right now. It's unfortunate you can't get them any other place. You can't order them online. Like you have to deal with it, and it's usually a 3-hour line.
Yeah,
Nice.
But thank you,
Wow.
Justin, for securing that for me.
No
Appreciate
problem.
that's amazing.
All right. Eric from DIY. Great call on the Trim Plus. Running boards and trim under rear hatch looked okay. And 1 year old, but Trim Plus still transformed the look. I'm telling you,
It's great stuff.
that
Yeah.
stuff is amazing. Carson even put some on our Viper car, and it brought that back to
Really?
life. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So, Trim Plus, fantastic coating, fantastic trim restore and coating combined. And speaking of which, you can pick it up today at theradcompany.com
If
during
I'm not mistaken,
the sale.
there's a Trim Plus specific bundle that's around like
There-
38% off on the website
There
right now.
is.
So it's a
Eric,
smoking deal.
DIY, thanks for the segue. I was able to plug that. All right, Lucas, what do we got?
Sal from Details up in here. What up, team? What's
Yep.
poppin',
Hi,
Sal?
Sal.
Hope you're doing well. That hair is dope, son. I appreciate you, my guy.
All right, what does Norbert have to say there? Sid?
I
Norbert.
think Anthony should top the stout with Beadmaker. I would probably say Defender over Beadmaker.
Yeah?
You could clay it with Beadmaker. Yeah.
All
But
right.
here's the deal. Like, stout looks so great on its own. Sometimes I feel bad about topping it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it just
that's
looks
fair.
great on its own.
We got another question for you there, Sid, from
Okay.
Ron.
Ready. All right. Ron says, Sydney, the video of baby Cam the Candyman was too damn cute. You know what? That was probably my favorite part of MTE. So if you haven't watched it, you guys have to go watch this. So on Saturday, I'm sure everybody has been seeing around social media that we have this Cam the Candyman, and everyone has like these little figurines
I saw the
and
little
stuff.
figurines.
Right. So that's like the mascot. But what I think people didn't realize is that Cam the Candyman is real.
Okay.
So Ashley, the owner of Car Candy, her son's name is Cam, and he just turned 3. So on Saturday, he came to the show dressed in the same
was
outfit
cute.
as the
That's adorable.
figurine. And he walked around the show and handed out lollipops
That's
to
amazing.
everyone. And we had him mic'd up, and oh my gosh, it was the cutest thing
Oh my
ever.
gosh.
It was the cutest thing ever. So that was by far my favorite part of MT. It was so cute.
Maybe-
But now he's gonna have to do it every year.
Maybe I should get Aiden. Send
Yeah.
Aiden to SEMA.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Except it'd be more like, here's what you get. What do I get in return?
Yeah.
Right. That's how a 4-year-old
Yeah.
thinks.
What are you going to give me?
Yeah, what are you going to give me?
Yeah. So cute.
All right. Lucas. For Lucas.
I'll read it.
Got it.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Do you still use Diamond Protect stuff? I saw some amazing reviews for Diamond Quick Body. Any idea what is the shelf life after opening? Will it survive a year? Quick Body, off the top of my head, I don't think it necessarily has like an exact, like if you open it, you have 1 year to use it.
I don't think so either.
I would say for most sealants in general, I would say a year is a good time frame just to check for any separation. If you've seen any curing inside the bottle or it's like chunky or anything like that, that's when I would probably call it bad.
Yep.
But if it's not cloudy, it's not separated or super chunky or anything, send it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. David Boyce. Anthony, I know the senior citizens enjoyed your pickleball lessons.
Yes, they did.
Where did he get all this from? It's hilarious.
I don't know. And then G. Davis is coming in with a Mrs. Fisher stayed in Florida to surprise the opening of Dane's
Supervise.
new pet store, hot chicken joint in Lakeland called
my
Barking Club.
I like that.
That's funny.
Oh man, Anthony, they just keep coming. What's this one, Sid?
Anthony is the detailing Jason Bateman from Sal from Details.
All right.
I would go with the Jason Bateman. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Incidentally, the only pets we sell there are chickens from Dane. Oh man, Dane. What else do we got there, Lucas?
Hello, my favorite humans.
Hello.
One of my
Hi,
favorite
Alpha Tango.
humans.
Hello,
What's
Alpha
going
Tango.
on, man?
And the walking egg. If Anthony is washing the 4Runner, is his wife driving the Raptor for the day? Not a
She's
chance.
Still in Florida.
Yeah, she's still in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, Raptor's chilling at the crib.
The Raptor, here's my guess. The Raptor or the Civic is probably sitting in the garage. So in the garage, Anthony probably has the Evo, the RSX, and either the Civic or the Raptor parked sideways at an angle. And the 4Runner is parked out in the driveway. That's my guess right now. Anthony, how close am I on my hypothesis?
You're wrong.
What?
But
No.
what I did see was actually quite funny. So when I was in Florida, I went over
Yeah.
to Matt Mormon's house, right? Me and him hung out for a few hours one night. Because I don't know if people know this, my father-in-law bought a house in the Villages that is a 5-minute golf cart ride from Matt, right? It's like literally, it's so close, it's ridiculous. So we went over to visit him, or I went over to visit Matt, and I walked in the garage and we were hanging out and talking, and I noticed in the garage, it's the funniest thing. So his wife, Michelle,
Yeah.
her Sequoia
She's
Pro
got a sweet TRD Pro, right?
was out in the driveway, right? But in the garage, there was the Bronco,
Okay.
the Tesla,
Okay.
and the golf cart.
A golf cart? Over the TRD Pro?
I was like, this golf cart is worth, not worth as much as the Sequoia.
But you
so-
didn't tell Matt.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't want to bring it up, but it was quite funny. I was like, what's the deal here?
Well, hey, Anthony, before you move on, can you read this question for us?
Sure, let me get my little stool over here.
Read this question because
Sheep Star says, super important question. Ooh, this is the kind I'm into. If you had to eat one of the following options for the rest of your life, what would it be? Eggs sunny side up or scrambled?
Sunny side up.
Super easy. Yeah, I'm an over easy guy. So yeah, scrambled. I don't even. Very rarely do I enjoy a scrambled egg. I like almost
unless
always.
it's really cheesy scrambled. Scrambled can be dry.
Well, no, it's just I don't like the form factor of scrambled. I feel like it's running away from you whenever you're trying to eat it, right? So I'm just trying to fork that egg, right? I'm trying to stick it, right? And put it in my mouth, and it's hopping around the plate. It's like, don't eat me, don't eat me. And then finally, there's just such small particulates left that I feel like I'm in prison because I'm trying to like scoop up the last remains of the scrambled eggs, and they're always falling off the fork, right? It's not
That's funny.
my thing.
I love that.
All right,
All right.
moving on.
All right, Mr. Dewar. Top tier Brodel chips and salsa snacks reigns supreme. Okay. All right, Lucas. Mr. Alpha.
For me, Mr. Alpha Tango 4689. I'm using a dedicated bucket for wheels and tires. Are you using any particular product for rinsing your tools in the bucket, or is rinseless sufficient? Am I doing it all wrong? Personal prep. I think everybody here does their own different thing for wheels. I don't even put any product in my wheel bucket.
I use water, personally. And to be honest, I use ADS tire cleaner to actually clean my brushes, because the brushes on especially the tire brush, it goes from like that gray bristle to looking brown or dark gray, and I hate that. So I always spritz it and then clean it. So Anthony is just a freak. He likes to use a lot of soap.
I think it's a popular method, though.
Kind of
it is popular.
Because I have the Chemtrol, and so my wheel bucket gets filled up with knockoff, because then it gives me extra cleaning power and it keeps my brushes clean.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
And Dane trying to keep the comments alive here. For those who don't know, Anthony, how many miles or months has this coating on the 4Runner been subjected to?
Well, I think we already talked about it.
I know we did. I know we did. I was just.
So we're in a year and a half. And we're on a year and a half right now. Yeah. Oh, these wheels are filthy. I'll tell you what's not coated. It's these freaking wheels. Oh my gosh, these are horrible.
We should coat them. It makes a big difference.
These are horrible. Well, they were coated at one time, but these wheels are really old now, and it's just these TRD Pro wheels. They're the
awful.
Coating just sucks. The paint job is horrible.
They're just like my wheels.
And
I hate cleaning them too.
They really just cleaning them is even the worst. So you're kind of fighting a losing battle. I actually wish maybe at some point I'll get different wheels, because all I do is complain.
Get them powder coated differently. They're great wheels. Those are the TRD Pros.
Well, it doesn't fix my cleaning problem.
Yeah, because even the
but you could get them powder coated like.
They'd be easier to
doesn't help
clean.
the
better finish. Yes, it does.
If you repowder coat them?
Yeah. With
because
real powder coat,
those ones have a matte texture.
Yeah.
Versus if you got a semi-gloss finish, it would fix your problem.
The spokes in them in general, like how many
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that regardless, I still don't want to put my fingers in
the wheels that I think that are the worst.
That's what I'm saying.
I want
in my opinion,
big spoke. That's what
the wheels that are the absolute worst to clean are the ones that have either the fake bead locks or like that lip.
Right.
Those ones are really tough, and I don't like those. Yeah.
Raptor wheels.
I'm sure they are.
Those things, even with like the turbine thing around the outside, it's the easiest wheel I've ever cleaned in my entire life.
Really?
And I'm obsessed with them. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for a truck wheel that's easy to clean,
just buy yourself a Raptor.
1552 Range HDs is what they're called. They're relatively affordable. And there's a link in my bio. Anthony,
where did you get on 1552s?
What's that?
Who got you onto those wheels?
I don't know who got me onto them. It's like somebody mentioned that they were rally inspired and they have
really
good heritage.
All right, Sydney, what does Jeff C say? I feel like this is more applicable to you.
All right, can you guys share anything with us on the G-Tech and Car Candy rinseless products? So I can speak to the Car Candy one. So Car Candy has never had a rinseless, but we did release one in the Sweet Elite line, which will be out in a couple months. And it's really unique. It's actually a hybrid. It smells fantastic. The scent in it is rainforest hibiscus, so that you guys can look forward to that. But it's a hybrid, so it has a certain type of surfactant in it, and then mostly polymers. It works so good, but it's so different even for me. But it was really fun to, be along for the creation of that, and it's absolutely an amazing product. So I cannot wait till it comes out. And the G-Tech I've not used. Do they have a rinseless? I haven't used it.
I haven't used it.
I haven't used it either.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if they even have one. Do they have one?
I think they're working on. They are working on it.
It's coming out.
Okay.
Stay tuned. TR SEMA. And speaking of TR SEMA, Sid, what does Angry Monkey Detailing say?
Is TR SEMA the day Car Candy launches their Sydney Breakwind Signature Series Vacuum Aid Spray in a teal bottle with the custom teal spray head, of course. Can I pre-order? That sounds fantastic.
It does.
I don't think it's going to happen, but it sounds fantastic. I love it.
And then we got Mr. DJ Mayo.
DJ Mayo.
Hello,
Mayo.
everyone.
How's it going?
Speaking of DJ Mayo and the Armor Boys, did you guys know that it's 20% off on the Rag Company? All
I
Armor
did.
Detailing Supplies
I
products?
did, which I think is so cool, because what brand says I love you like ADS? You know what I mean?
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I do love DJ and
I
Bradley.
actually almost texted DJ to find out if he was alive. I was going to send some smoke signals because I hadn't heard from him for a while.
Today we did on Amazon, we did a ghost application, and
Yeah.
it's really crazy, right? So when you're dealing with chemical brands and we're marketing them, oftentimes we don't intermix different chemical brands, but this is kind of a caveat because DJ and Bradley taught us that when applying ghost, you have to use Ulux to really reset the tires. So
I do want to give a small shout out. I believe I saw that our good friend Ryan from Fine Detailing AZ
Yep.
is actually having a training class next
Yes.
month, and DJ
He
will
is.
be there training.
Yeah. That would be super
So if you guys
cool.
are in the Scottsdale area,
Yeah.
sign
Ryan's
up for the
shop's
class.
amazing.
all right,
Very cool.
Lucas, we got a chassis question here.
what's the best way to wash your chassis and frame? Products and technique, please. Brake Buster's a great one. Actually, I think he was doing a little bit of it earlier, but
Yeah.
Brake Buster I like. If it needs an iron remover, then you can add in some like Iron Buster or something like that. And then as far as like, I don't know if you're talking about frame specifically, but at least for like the suspension components and whatnot, Motor Plast finishes
Yeah.
really well on them.
Nope, that was a great job.
I was laughing because I'm a detailer. I own a detail shop, and
Yeah.
I took one of my cars yesterday to have somebody else wash the chassis.
Oh, really?
No,
funny.
you didn't.
Yes, the Mini.
Oh, okay,
They're
okay,
decreasing
gotcha.
the Mini because it's so bad. But anyway, I do think that like there's a lot of different, brake buster. I mean, there's a lot of different ones, but the one thing that I do think makes a big difference is the attachment for your pressure washer.
Yeah.
That has it like rolls on, and so it rolls all the way underneath, and
Yeah.
it has 4 holes.
Undercarriage attachment.
Those are like $20 on Amazon.
They're
Just hook
cheap.
up, yeah,
And they work great.
There's a ton of different chemicals that you can use. So many of them are gonna work so great. And I do like to put them in the IK foamer and let them foam underneath there. You can reach easier, but then you have to have the wand that attaches to your pressure washer. So good,
Green Star.
so good.
5-1.
Yeah, Green Star's great.
All right, we've got Mr. Details Official. What's up, everyone? I see we have Anthony doing the dirty work. Yes,
Yeah.
we
Right.
do.
Yep.
Anthony, everyone is surprised to see you doing the dirty work.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm enjoying this. Do you know I don't get this time to sit here and do this
I know.
at home.
Typically,
So
it's Carson.
this is quite
or
nice.
Lucas.
I'm having a
Or
good
me.
time.
All right, Lucas, Mr. Neil White.
More poorly cooked steaks with Matt Mormon. Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Oh, that would be a good time.
Except I'm not letting my grill this time because I went back broken. All right. Sydney, we got a rinseless wash question.
Oh, what is the scent of the car candy rinseless
Ooh,
wash?
good
It is
question.
Rainforest hibiscus.
It smells really
It smells
good.
really good.
You guys-
like I don't know how to break
Yeah.
that down for you, but it smells really, really good.
The Sweet Elite line smells pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. What does Hanzo say there? Lucas?
Just saying hello and wishing everyone a great weekend. Dude, hello and
Is
I hope
anybody
you have a
else
good
excited
weekend.
about the Super Bowl and the Olympics, or is that just
I
me?
am
No, I'm
beyond
here. I'm
excited.
with ya.
Yeah, I'm
Except-
so excited about the Super Bowl, but then I love the Olympics.
So
I'm
my
so excited about
my
the
parents just got a big 85-inch TV. I'm really excited to
Nice.
watch the opening
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah.
My son's birthday falls on the Super Bowl, so it'll be a
Oh.
little crazy.
Yeah.
But we're in for it.
Sweet.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Is anybody
I'm so
here
excited.
a Seahawks or Patriots
I'm a
fan?
Seahawks
I'm a
fan.
Seahawks fan, yeah.
Oh, dang. that'd be
Seahawks
great.
and Detroit Lions, baby.
But
If
I
they
am a
wouldn't
Drake
Okay.
May fan
mess
as
it up
well.
or-
But I do really need the Seahawks to win for like just harmony in my own household. I'm gonna need the Seahawks to pull
And
it
you're
out.
a Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, my team's not in it, so I'm just watching. But
fair.
one of my roommates is a big Seahawks fan, so I'll be rooting for them just
Nice,
as
Nice.
moral support.
nice.
Mr. Neil White, the Rag Company also more pants being split in half.
We could only hope. We could only hope.
Maybe it'll be Anthony this time.
Don't you put that on me?
I'm skipping. I've got some weather reports, but we are pretty far behind. So Alpha Tango, the Rag Company, taking the week off and visiting TRCMA for a few minutes, and then doing my spring prep on my car.
Nice.
Can't wait to see you, my guy.
Dude. And, oh my gosh. Hey, Anthony, you want to read this one?
Had so much fun at MT. The Master of Shine in the house.
Heck yeah.
Levi.
And he also says, also great to see many TRC alumni there.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Ooh. Look who we have in the house. Mr.
Me USA.
Yeah. Very much liking the
They
lineup
like your
of the
lineup,
car.
Anthony. Good lineup.
Good job.
Well, it's got to be Justin.
Justin.
Thank you, Justin, for the cookies.
Justin,
Thank
please,
you, Justin, for the cookies.
Justin, please bring more cookies to
Yeah.
TRCMA.
I
Please.
know. I've still never gotten to try one. I went, and there was a 3-hour line, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no.
All right, Sid, what do we got? Oh, I need to send it. My bad.
All right. Andy Mad 808 says, before coating a car, do I need to prep PPF the same as paint, or is it a different process? So generally speaking, you're not going to prep it in the exact same way. Like, I have had to take a really light polish, therapy, and run over it if there's, discoloration or whatever.
Right.
But if it's brand new PPF, then you just use paint prep and wipe it down. But if it's old and kind of hammered, I do run over it with a very light polish. We're not using anything with a lot of cutting or compound, but definitely a light polish just to kind of even it out. You can, and then,
You have to be
same paint prep
very
and all that.
careful with
Yeah,
PPF.
yeah.
Very careful.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas, what does the Master Shine have to say?
The Master of Shine. Luke B will create a black market for the TRC toolboxes. Behind the scenes. Maybe I'll get something going on Amazon or
There you go.
eBay or
Yeah.
something.
There you go. All right, I'm going to throw this to you again there, Lucas. Put
Happy
you up a
Friday
2.
Eve. What would be a good way of washing when in very cold temperatures? I have been wanting to get the salt off my truck and wife's car, but the temps have been maybe 20 at best. Personally, I would say take it to a pay and spray. Boom, boom. Get all that stuff off there.
Green
Take
Star.
it home. Rinseless wash that bad mamma jamma in their
Yeah.
garage.
Yeah. All right, so contrary to popular belief, I like rinseless wash. It's not my favorite to do. I love soap. That's the only reason why. Rinseless wash is very effective, and that would be a time and place to definitely do it.
Yeah, rinseless wash is my favorite. I use it all year round, but like Lucas said, when I have
Yeah.
customers that, are like, what do I do with all this salt? Same thing. I say, pack up your buckets of all the good stuff and go to a pay and spray.
Yep.
Make the mess in their area. And,
Right.
and generally speaking,
Yeah.
they keep it de-iced and stuff. So, I always just go to one of those and take your own stuff, though.
Heck yeah.
Would be the only difference. But otherwise, if those come into my shop, I do use something like Green Star, and I
Yeah.
still do a pre-rinse with the pressure washer, and then I rinseless wash them because I can't use the water outside to do a foam wash. So,
Yep.
but I can spray enough in my shop to get the salt off.
All right, Mr.
Bucky VW.
You want to read it?
Yeah. He says, so proud of the Grambassadors. Carson did a great job taking over that life-changing experience.
Shout out Carson.
Good job, Carson. Carson just sold his car today, too.
He did. That was
did indeed.
exciting.
All right, Lucas, what do we got?
Want to see new ADS products at TRCMA as well as that new foam cannon and gun? Well, guess what, dude?
You're going to see it.
You're going to see it March 30th through April 2nd.
Yep.
Yep.
And we've got Details Official, more
Yeah.
class for the win.
Man,
Indeed.
such a good product.
It
yeah.
is amazing.
Such a good product.
All right, Sydney, you want to get Ron?
All right. Ron says, does anyone know of a pressure washer extension that would allow one to rinse under the lip of the fender and sand under the rear quarters?
I'm going to run this one, too, because they have a suggestion.
Yeah. Rigid has an undercarriage attachment. And I'm sure that's probably the same as the one I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can just get
Yeah.
on Amazon.
But
It's just
he also, I
yeah.
don't know if he's talking about this. I don't know if you have seen, they have swivel couplers now to where you can basically, so if you put on the end
Like,
of your
it makes
lance,
it
you can
turn up.
adjust.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of those, you can point them up.
Matt
Yeah,
has one,
sure.
too, that is super nice.
Yeah.
It's just, eesh. Then we got, I'm assuming this is Dane on behalf of the Rag Company.
That's nice.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, Dane.
Definitely check those out. Lucas.
I thought there was supposed to be a clapped out Honda Civic in the wash bay today. It's good to see a nice dirty Toyota, right, Gabe?
Oh, you don't have to tell
I think
me
there
twice.
was a dirty Honda lined up, but
It got pushed, so
yeah, it
we're
got
hoping
pushed.
next week. Poor Brendan, our web team guy. That's his car.
But this one's good, right? Because Katie deserves a nice
She
clean car when
deserves
she
it.
comes home. Yeah.
She is.
Filthy. I don't think you guys look at the active foam did nothing.
That's not true. That's not true. The top of the car looks great.
Dude, these lowers, I'm like, I don't know. I'm about to hit them with some stuff. I'm about to lay down the law with some GSF or something, because that's not GSF, maybe actually I'll do GSF and Green Star, because that's pretty caked. We're gonna see what happens. I
did you
don't
go
know.
as far as
it'll
to
do
use
it.
reactivation shampoo or something?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's just film.
Yeah.
That's got to go.
Green Star will do it.
I've got a very recognizable friend. Love this guy. Sid, do you want to read
Yeah, Jose
Jose's
says, hello,
message.
Sydney, Gabe, Anthony, and Lucas. My question is as follows. I was taught a while ago by Miss Sydney that we can use paint gloss as an alternative vacuum release
Yes.
aid. Can I? Is he just saying, like, can you
I
do
think
that?
he's got a two-parter, I would assume.
Nope.
No, two-parter? Okay, so
Let me go.
Can you use?
yes, you absolutely can. So about 6 years ago,
Yeah, no
I
two-parter.
discovered that you can use paint gloss as a vacuum aid. It works great. The thing about it, and you can still use it, it works great. The thing that was kind of holding us back on that, though, is only the people that like followed these shows knew that, because it was an off-label use. That was not on the label. It wasn't advertised as that. And so that was kind of where we had so many people using paint gloss that Dave and I sat down and said, let's make a dedicated vacuum aid. So we added a couple extra things to make it specifically for a vacuum aid. I'm sure you guys all know Dave, like he, kind of growls at us for using things for off-label uses, even though they work great. But, paint gloss was one of those that was a very successful off-label use. But, it wasn't specifically formulated for that. So that's
Right.
where Release was born, to be specifically as a vacuum aid. And so you can use either one for sure. I will say Release is much better because of its deodorization and the anti-soil that's in it. But if what you have is paint gloss, like, keep using it. Like, it's obviously great. I mean, I did that for 6 years. So, yeah.
Okay, we've got Wolfsburg 696. Hey TRC, shout out from New York City. I'm sure this was covered in recent past lives. What is your go-to snow cleaning device? I'm using a Snow Joe and try as hard as possible to not touch the car. So if it's light snow, my first go-to is just use a snowblower.
Yeah,
right?
well, I use, the blower, the Eagle blower.
That's probably my first go-to.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
if it's heavy and wet, I mean, I park in the garage. Like, I'm
I know.
super bougie. I kick everyone else out. But so
I start the
don't
car
ever-
early and I
Yeah.
just let it sit.
Yeah.
Well, if you live in Boise in 2026, you don't even need a clear.
What's
Right.
what's
You know what I mean?
snow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas, this is yours, man.
All right. After using rehab, Ruger 2021, after using rehab, I would like to add an extra bit of gloss. When using therapy as the second step with the Buff and Shine pad, would you recommend the yellow or the white pad, GL black paint?
Ooh. Either
Yellow.
one, but I think you're going to love the
Yellow.
white pad.
Oh, I was gonna say
No,
yellow.
the white in therapy is like magic.
I would have said
Really?
white.
Yeah.
See, I would have done yellow. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? Here's the thing, and you know me, I'm always honest. The yellow is just my least favorite pad.
You saying it's like the stepchild?
No, I'm just saying, like, I just don't use it. I just don't use it. I'm like a maroon, blue, orange, and white.
Okay,
That's
that's
fair.
fair. I guess
that.
the cars
There's
that
nothing wrong with it.
I guess
but
the cars that I'm dealing with though aren't to the extreme where I am able to pull out a white pad and be like, oh, this is so great.
Yeah.
It's literally like, what in the world can I throw at this thing to make it look nice?
Right. So I'm looking at it more from when I'm doing a two-step and I am
Sure.
using therapy. Therapy and the white pad, just the gloss and the refinement is just insane.
That's fair.
And
You're
I've
gonna get
obviously
the
done a
most
lot
gloss.
of black
Yeah.
Jeeps, and you will love therapy on the white pad for sure.
Delaney's Jeep.
Yep.
Speaking of Jeeps, Sid.
Speaking of Jeeps, Jay-Z Cars says Dane has a wooden block in between both ankles. What did that have to do with Jeeps?
I don't know.
His
Well, he had
profile
a picture of a Jeep on there.
From Misery. Got
Neil
it.
White says poor Dane.
Mercy, misery. I think it's what he's
Yeah.
going to be saying is
Neil
mercy.
White says poor Dane is
Yeah.
getting his legs broken by Kathy
Bates
Bates
right
right now.
Yeah.
She's his biggest fan.
Yeah. Yep.
And Dane chimes in, I like how Anthony just decided I'm James
James
Can.
That's so funny.
What do we got there, Lucas? The
The
Bays
Bays.
Mesa.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
Nice.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Shout out to TRC Support. Had a 1.5-week-old Air Blaster V2 go bad on a customer, and you all are sending me a brand new replacement. Thanks. Funny enough, that was me first thing this morning when I came in.
That's
Way to go,
so
Lucas,
funny.
from
We're getting
customer
a lot
service.
of
I love
Dane concern
Uh-oh.
questions. So we got Levi, even Details Official says, hashtag free Dane.
it. Oh, no.
Good work there, Anthony. Look what you started.
People want to help him. You know what I mean?
Dane's in the chats. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then we've got another Ruger 2021. Thanks so much for all the educational and entertaining content. Loving the quality products offered by TRC. So a big shout of that I want to give is to Jimmy, Sebastian, Glenn, Nick, Carson, a lot of the people behind the scenes you don't typically see in front of the camera. They are big proponents of making what you see on both social media, well, any platform of social media. They're the reason why it's there. So, all right, panel prep is fire. And then we got another.
No, I think he's talking about us.
Oh!
The panel is looking
The
fire.
panel is looking
We keep
fire.
getting-
You keep missing it. Don't say we.
I'm thinking detail. I'm thinking
We
detailed questions.
scenario.
So I'm like, okay, panel prep is fire. Yeah. Yep. I use panel prep too. But thank you. Thank you. Jeez. Not so far when I don't read it properly.
Like,
go
wait,
ahead,
go
Lucas.
back.
Hey, Details Official and Coach Kemi, we're just having some haze.
Nice.
Nice.
From the
Having some
base
chatter
Mesa.
chatter.
And then Sid, you got some. Oh my gosh, what is that smell? Are you using the Ulex?
No, he's using the wheel cage.
Oh gosh. All right, G
Okay,
Davis.
G. Davis. Speaking for myself, I'd like to see a video of Dane being disciplined by an early 90s Kathy Bates.
God.
Holy crap.
All right, guys. So
that note.
thank you, G Davis, for that note. We are going to take a quick break. Please don't go away. We've got some more fun happening. I have a lot of detailing questions in here that we genuinely want to answer, so don't go away. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
In every artist, there's a masterpiece waiting to be unleashed. It starts with inspiration, an inner desire for greatness, and a pursuit of the ultimate finish. For artists in the world of reflections, precision and perfection are required at every step. It's work that demands tools sculpted by legacy, sharpened by innovation. For over 37 years, Buff & Shine has been more than a brand. It's a promise to help bring out perfection in every detail. Because the best tools don't just do the job, they become an extension of the artist and a safeguard for their craft. Choose Buff & Shine. Empower the artist within.
Go ahead, get dirty. P&S Off-Road.
Hey guys, Josh with the Rag Company.
I thought I was going first.
I thought I was going first.
We'll take it.
All right, Josh is from the Rag Company here to tell you about the business program.
You can save up to 25% off different products that we have here at the Rag Company, including savings like Detail Factory,
IK
sprayers, and many others.
Whether it's pads, polishes, compounds, polishers, we got it all.
Chemicals.
Chemicals.
We have everything you would need to save you some money so you can start putting more money in your pocket by buying products through our business program.
So whether you're a shop-based business, a mobile detailer, or just running a side hustle out of your garage, please check out the business program.
And you get free shipping on orders over $150.
It's a pretty great deal.
That is a great deal.
The Rag Company Business Program is for bulk purchase end users only. No tax exemptions unless previously grandfathered in. Discounts apply to eligible products only. Exclusions may apply. Check product listings for details. Minimum order of $150 required to qualify for these discounts. Some brands, tools, or specialty items may not be included. Pricing is subject to change without notice. Visit theragcompany.com/biz to start your application. Act now, stock up, and save big while it lasts.
Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Q&A Thursday. I'm Gabe Garcia, and man, we've got a show for you guys. We're going to try to jam through a bunch of these questions. We are 4 pages behind.
Oh my goodness.
Which is fine. We've got this. We've got Mr. Carson Black, who's not even on the show. He's in the background detailing some wheels. We've got Mr. Anthony Fisher. He is detailing his wife's car. He is doing the Lord's work, as one might say. Right, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
Happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I like to say happy spouse, happy house, because it goes two ways. You know what I'm
You want to
saying?
be different so bad.
What?
You just had to throw that out.
I did.
Had to ruin
I
the
did.
saying.
You set it up
Come
for me.
on.
So, all right. Without further ado, we're going to get into the questions. I'm going to let Sid start us off with the question answering.
Perfect. All right, let's go. So JZ Carr says, Happy Friday Eve, bros. Quick question. Would I be able to use the engine blaster with a smaller air compressor? I think I saw Ant saying a 20-gallon compressor minimum. Not sure I can shell out $400 to $500.
20 is suggested. So you can get away with a smaller air compressor. The only thing to know about that, if you do, is that you are going to have to wait.
Take breaks, yeah.
Lots of breaks. It's gonna a lot of cycle time your air compressor is going to be doing. Typically, if you're doing not quite a pancake I don't think is necessarily going to do it.
Yeah.
But even if you did, it's going to be literally like the floorboard of the driver's side first. Wait.
Yeah.
Floorboard of the driver's side one more time, maybe. Then wait.
Yeah.
Lucas,
I'm not
did you
sure
have
you're going to
something
love
you
it.
wanna add?
I was just going to say, I think the most important spec for your air compressor when running air tools is, as far as the performance of the tool, is going to be the CFM rating at 90 PSI. So recommend a minimum of 4.0 CFM at 90 PSI. Personally at home, I have a 5-gallon rigid compressor, but it has a 5.1 CFM. So I don't have the most working time. I probably have a solid minute of full performance, but I mean, the performance is great. Like, if you're okay with waiting 30 seconds to a minute in between run cycles, then
Josh and I
totally
spent
fine.
a lot of time on this, on those specs, to ensure, and there's a reason why we have those, because otherwise you're going to be fighting and waiting. But it's totally up to you. If you're patient and you can skip the process, like go to your air blasting process, jump onto something else, and it's great. But yeah, if you have a 20, that's like the ideal case. Realistic. 16 is fine too. So, all right, we got SMB 1014. Will Car Candy be coming to the Rag Company? You'll have to stay tuned.
We are currently the Amazon distributors for Car Candy.
Yeah.
Whether it'll be coming to the Rag Company site, that is a different question. But yes, we do have it on Amazon, and every week, Sydney and I are covering Car Candy. Sid is the primary. She is the person when it comes to Car Candy. So tune in to the Car Candy storefront on Amazon, and you'll see Sydney doing her magic. All right, we got G. Davis here. What did you say?
Dane, James Caan was also Sonny Corleone. I don't know how to say that. And we all know how that ended.
Okay. And then we got Mr. Ron Iota. What does he say? Whoa! $10. Oh my gosh.
We appreciate you, Ron.
That's so nice.
Thank you, Ron.
That's so nice.
We appreciate it, man. Seriously.
To Dane's deck fund.
Dane's.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Dane, don't start typing something.
You're wrong, Anthony. It's Snow Tire Fund, okay?
Snow tire and deck fund, right? What?
Dark Dragon says, poor clean car Chris.
Who is
Poor clean car
Chris?
Chris.
But who is that? Is that like a real person, or is this a joke that we're missing?
I don't know. Dark Dragon, can you please give us some more details?
Because after this, like if it is a real person, we all need to go follow his channel.
Yeah, this entire panel. Yeah, this entire panel's missing it.
Yeah.
All right. Sydney.
Yeah. Yes, Orlando, Florida is nothing but people vlogging 24/7. I believe that.
We got more info on the Clean Car Chris guy.
Clean Car Chris is a real person.
Okay.
He is only Chinese Jamaican that interviewed him.
Okay.
Is the only Chinese Jamaican that interviewed.
Did you hear that, Anthony? He's the only Chinese Jamaican that interviewed
Chris
you.
was a Chinese Jamaican that interviewed you? Ring a bell?
Could I see a picture? Could I see a picture? Where do we have that?
Maybe. I think
Google it.
Glenn is switching, but if we have time, maybe she can.
No, Lucas has got it for me.
Lucas
Come
has
on,
got
Lucas.
you. Okay. All right. While that's happening, I'm gonna switch over. What did Dane say? Dane said, "I'm clapping from my home for Ron's super chat. Super chat.
Super chat.
So y'all better clap too. We did, Dane. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. All right, Cindy.
Yes, okay.
See,
Clean
you see
car
the
Chris,
reason why I said Jeep? Do you look at the picture of Jay-Z Cars?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Jay-Z Cars says, hello, sir. I know I'm going to laugh my ass off without you here. Who?
I don't know. I don't know.
agree, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We agree. All right. Coach Shemi USA, I'm assuming this is Justin Dean.
Shout out to Justin and Gideon's. Yes.
Shout out.
But maybe it's not Justin, because is he speaking
Maybe
in
it's
third
Hunter?
person? Yeah, maybe.
Or Brandon?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. We got Lucas. What does G just have to say?
G. Davis said, Anthony also split time hosting the Village's over 65 wet t-shirt contest.
There you go.
Doing the Lord's work, Anthony.
Cindy.
Yeah.
David Boyce.
David Boyce. Clean Car Chris is the Jamaican brother who came up to Anthony and said he enjoyed the Rag Company gauntlet towels. He also said that he wants to spread more positive vibes amongst detailers.
Wow.
I remember that for sure. Now, that was day one, I believe. Cool guy. Really liked him a lot. I think he was really awesome. I had about, I think overall, there was about 6 or 7 interviews is what happened. And like 5 of them happened, or 4 of them happened on like the second day. 2 of them happened on the first day, and the first day was kind of like a blur because adrenaline rush, or doing a bunch of other different things. But I think he came in on the first day. He was super cool. I really liked him. I thought he was awesome. So
David, it's ironic that this conversation has come up because Anthony had the same issue sophomore year of what do kids call it? Sadie's Hawkins. The dance, when the girls ask the guys.
I didn't. So it's funny. Nobody asked me, dude.
No.
Yeah, Sadie Hawkins. I didn't get asked anything. Yeah.
Did I just bring up a dark memory?
All my friends got asked. They all had dates, and I didn't.
Could you imagine if we were all friends in high school?
And they tried. There was like my friends' girlfriends who were trying to get their friends to just ask me, just so that we could all go as a group. And none of them did. Yeah.
You know what? So Sadie's Hawkins was actually last weekend at Boise High School, and Tristan got asked.
Yeah.
And he said yes, and the girl never showed up.
Hey, that's actually worse than.
Well, to be fair, she had a volleyball tournament, but anyway, she never showed up, and so he Did
you go alone?
Yeah, but he didn't go to the dance or anything, and then he got stuck in a house, and not too many details need to be shared, but he was stuck in a house with all the couples, and he literally went and hid in the bathroom for a couple hours, and I was like, why didn't you just leave? And he was like, I thought about it,
He just didn't follow through. Poor guy.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, so she just never showed up.
Man, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a lighthearted, funny joke, guys. This went dark.
I know, we just went
this went south very fast.
Full trauma vibes.
Holy cow.
Gabriel.
Oh, jeez. All right, I'm moving on. Lucas, what does Ruger have to say?
Totally love the ADS line. I have a bottle of V1 ceramic spray sealant, wondering if it's worth using or tossing. First application didn't get past to wash the GFX. I know there was an issue with, I'm assuming that continues?
I know.
Chemical resistance?
Probably just there was an issue with V1.
Well,
so should he toss it? Or
they did
use
have
it?
to change the chemical resistance of it, I believe, because I think it was not lasting as long with certain chemicals. But I wouldn't say throw it away. I think it's still a good product.
Use it. Just know you may have to do it a little more often.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Neil White says, I agree 1,000% with Sydney. Defender.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. I am going to skip some of these. All right. Lucas.
Just joined. ... Cool content. 4Runner owner here. Any special tips for detailing runners? Hey, Anthony.
4Runners. Just like every other car. Wash it, maintain it, clean it,
It's
make
just
it
the
look
wheels
nice.
are going to take twice as long.
If you have a TRD. If you have an SR5, you're fine.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is one of my least favorite cars to wash.
Really? I was going to say, I actually enjoy washing
don't like it.
4Runners, except for those TRD wheels. I mean, there's a trade-off, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anthony, you need to upgrade yourself to a Land Cruiser.
But Anthony, how
Join
do
the
you
Land
feel with
Cruiser
that
Club.
mid on a stick? Has that made you like washing the 4Runner
That is
more?
true.
Actually, so I'm not going to lie to you. This is actually improving my my negative thoughts about this wash.
Because I was like, you look like you're enjoying yourself. So.
Yeah.
Because-
You got that smile on your face.
Well, because you know what I'm normally doing on this? I'll show you guys exactly what I do. I pop this door open right here, right?
Yep.
I grab this handle, I step up here, lean my belly up against this thing, wear the foam or wear the soap, come off of it, have to get down, then I climb up on the rear wheel there. No longer
no longer.
am I doing
You're
that
happy.
crap.
You're joyful.
Yeah.
I am actually...
Speaking of joyful, can you please read this next comment?
Yeah, sure. You guys should all buy Mid on a Stick. If you don't, then you're missing out. G. Davis says, I remember the last time I was at Disney, Dane was performing at the character breakfast as Spammy Davis Jr. Holy smokes. God. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. And then, of course, we'll bring Dane into the mix. I got to keep the chat on topic. So here's detailing question. Lucas, what products are your go-tos in your detailing bag when you're going to mobile job? I'm glad I read this because I almost skipped over it, Dane. I apologize.
What are my go-tos in the detail bag? I'm going to do a mobile job. So are we doing like everything, or do you want me to give like a top 3, top 5?
Do top 3.
Top 3. So I'm going to do top 3 interior, top 3 exterior.
Oh, I like that. So
I
that's
like
really
it.
6, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, I'll do what I
No,
want.
yeah,
So,
I think you should go for it.
Yep. Exterior, number 1, a rinseless wash. I personally like ADS Hero.
Okay.
I would say my second most used one would probably be some sort of like pre-wash foam if it's necessary. So
Okay.
lately I've been using Built Hammer Touchless, or even something like Decon Soap, Active Foam. Any of those would be good options. And then third would probably say probably Brake Buster.
Oh.
Clean both the wheels and tires. If I don't need an iron remover,
Yeah.
boom, don't get that in the air. Interior, I'll go Pilot, rinseless wash again, and then I think I'm gonna hit them with lately clean APC at 10-1 for like or like 20-1 for gnarlier
gnarly.
stuff.
Well, technically, since you've already
great.
used your own inside, you could use a glass cleaner.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true. I like traceless.
Traceless, Built
Built
Hammer.
Hammer. Good stuff.
All right, Sid. Next question.
All right, we got
Wow, this is
Ruger
actually more of a
2021
statement.
saying, can we get a limited edition Anthony bobblehead for TRCMA?
I don't know what value that would serve anybody, but I mean, if you want that, then that's really nice.
We could take it to Florida, leave in one of Matt's cars.
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
it be scented?
Huh?
Can we scent the bobblehead? It's like a scent release system.
Like when you bobble it, like
Yeah,
diffuses.
like it releases
Like
a
it
scent.
farts out
Like
the
a
scent.
renews it?
Yeah.
That'd be
Like
cool.
it's like
that.
every time you shake it, like the sandalwood comes out or something like that. Bergamot.
All right, Sid.
It's actually bergamot.
Bergamot.
How much does Matt detail the golf cart?
Anthony, do you know?
I don't know. I think he detailed it for the first time, actually. He doesn't really like it. He's not really into golf carts, from what me and him talked about. But I mean, his kids really love it.
He was pretty excited. I mean, he bought that golf cart basically from Meridian, Idaho.
Yeah, he had it delivered from
He
here.
had it delivered
Cool.
literally from
Okay.
Meridian.
Oh, I
carts.
remember him looking at him when he was here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he have to drive like way out to go look at him?
Right now, we're trying to bully him into coming to TRCMA.
Yeah, we are.
I know
So
that right
if
now
you
he's
guys
not-
want, definitely go to the Obsessed channel, comment on the videos. Matt, we want to see you at TRCMA.
Well, because right now he's not traveling a whole lot.
I know,
And
I
so we're
know.
trying to get him to come out because I'm like, dude, I think we're gonna have a fun time. Come over, we do some tool grid.
You know what?
In the Husky tool cabinets.
Do you know what
right?
Matt's favorite memory of last year's TRCMA was? Can I tell the story?
Sure.
So every year after we conclude for the day, we take everybody out to dinner. We go somewhere nice. We have a fun time. But here's the deal. If we end up having to go downtown, parking's a little bit crazy. So one of the nights, Matt rode with Anthony in the Raptor, and it literally took Anthony a half hour to park his truck just so he could come into the axe throwing place. And the funny thing was there was spots that he finally called Dane and had Dane and Jimmy reposition their cars so he could park the Raptor in between them.
No.
Yes, you did.
Did I do that?
You did.
That is crazy.
Did you know that the boys stuck Matt Mormon in the back of my Mini
Oh,
Cooper?
yeah.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Like that
It was
when
Joey,
they told me
Alex,
that
and
the next
Matt.
day, I'm like, you guys drove all the way from Anthony's house to the
Meridian,
hotel.
yeah.
And you put Matt in the back of
I'm
the
surprised
Mini
Matt
Cooper.
was willing to do that.
I am surprised too, because I don't know if you've ever been back there, but it rattles like
And it's also
crazy,
very
and
little.
it's very small.
Very little.
Yeah. And I was like, wow. And like, you know, knowing like what he's used, I mean, it's a 21-year-old Mini Cooper. Like
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. I wouldn't even ride in the back of it. So
Mode86 says those TRD wheels are awesome, Anthony.
not when you own
They
them.
look cool.
But he did do a follow-up.
But hard to
Yeah.
But hard to clean. And then I've got, let me see what page. All right, we're going to page 3. I got some Dane comments, so we're going to skip those. Sorry, Dane. Go ahead, Lucas.
If I had the patience, soft boiled with bread cut into strips to dunk.
Oh, gosh dang
Is
it.
this
No, there's talking about eggs
Oh,
still.
okay.
Okay, Mode86. He says you
some
need
black
black lugs.
I just need different wheels. Yeah, I'm done with
All
these
right.
wheels.
Sid, Ruger.
Ruger 2021 says, looking forward to supporting SBG and the Car Candy brand. How long till we see the new products? Well, I'm hoping that it's sometime between mid-March and the 1st of April.
Correct.
So they are coming. I will start putting out more videos on them just as like, you know, build up to when they come out. The labels look absolutely amazing. The scents are amazing. They work great. So I am super, super excited about them.
Yep. All right, Eric DIY there. Lucas.
What is the magic way to easily clean stubborn gunk out of perforated leather holes in cooled/heated seats?
Ooh. You know, I use the air blaster a lot, but I also use like, you know, those, my most common thing is I take those little paint brushes with the little ball on the end.
Oh, yeah.
The touch-up paint, and I cut it off at an angle, and that's what I use to like poke them. And then you can usually poke it down, and then it will usually suck out with the vacuum.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are not really a lot of fun.
This is a funny story.
Yeah. What do you got?
I have done this once in a pinch. So usually I do have like a little pick tool that I'll usually like, especially like the stuck stuff
Yeah.
that you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
vacuum
yeah.
up, poke it down.
Yeah.
Mobile job came out one time. All it was like I wasn't going to go in and do all those fine details like that.
Yeah.
Customer walks out and specifically requests and goes,
yeah.
"Hey, like, can you do the perforated leather? Get all this stuff out." Didn't have any of that kind of like stuff on me.
Yeah.
So I straight up pulled my earring out.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Poked everything down.
yeah.
Cleaned it off.
Yeah.
You
popped it
know,
back in.
you know one thing I was able to do? Interior detail factory scrub brush. Brand new. While the bristles are really solid, you just gently apply and dab.
Yeah.
It worked.
Cool.
Not going to work every time, not for the fine ones, but it
Yeah.
did work.
Cool.
All right. Okay. Details official. Those TRD wheels get the PNS snow rub coating. Tell them, Sid.
Yeah, that would work, except that does stay a little bit wetter than I like. It's actually the full sanded or dynamic, and TRD wheels are like peanut butter and jelly, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it just self levels and soaks in. The no rub absolutely helps for like going back for touch ups, like maybe corners or edges that you missed. But I'm not sure I would do the whole thing with no rub, and mainly because it's not going to self level and dry like dynamic would, and it could attract dust. But definitely still a shout out to No Rub. I mean, it's absolutely amazing product.
I love No
it.
Rub, but here's my only thing I don't like about No Rub. It goes by so fast.
Oh yeah.
You have to buy
for
like
sure.
6 cans.
Yeah, and I mean it would take a whole
Yeah.
can to do all those wheels, and I'm not even sure you'd get through all of them. So I would definitely do, you know, dynamic or full send, and then you could use No Rub to go back and, you know, touch up any spots that you missed, like especially like in the lug nuts and stuff. It works
Right.
great, but I'm not sure I would do the whole wheel with No Rub. But No
Yep.
Rub's amazing.
Lucas, Carl Thiggy.
Carl Thiggy will amplify as a drying aid. Plug my gauntlet towels. In theory, over time, yes.
Yes,
I would
it will.
say spray bottle R to R or literally just toss the towel in your wash bucket as you're cleaning up.
Yep.
If it soaks for like 5 minutes,
Honestly,
it'll be fine.
I would just dry the car and then do Amplify.
It's still going to clog the towels.
That was
Yeah, but your FTW over your gauntlet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The gauntlets are pretty susceptible.
They're so susceptible, Carl.
to clogging. Yeah.
That's my only reason. Try that.
Yeah. Or switch to a liquidator for that time, yeah.
Alpha Tango, is PNS undress sufficient for stripping tires prior to ADS Ghost, or is Ulex the specific? I'm just going to go into Ulex. I'm telling you, Ulex.
Just go straight to Ulex.
Don't play around.
Yeah.
What it is you just need a solvent to prep the tire. So
You need a solvent to really
Yeah.
reset those tires.
Right. I mean, Undressed is going to do a good job, but I mean, you really do need to use the Ulex to really. I mean, Carson did some wheels earlier, and I mean, he scrubbed them for ever, and you know, they were really clean, but at the end of the day, depending on how much tire dressing's been used, I mean, it was amazing to see the Ulex literally melt off all the old tire dressing that looking at it without knowing the job you were doing, you'd be like, no, those are totally clean tires, they look great. But I mean, no, you need the Ulex to literally strip them and dry them out.
Yep. All right, Lucas.
Go Pats. No.
Fair enough, but we're still voting for the Seahawks.
Sydney.
Alpha Tango. Also, how does ADS tire cleaner compare to the nuclear option of Adams? Gosh, I think they're pretty similar.
They're very similar.
They're both really strong.
Yeah, they're both really strong.
ADS tire smells better.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got another Patriots.
Okay. Oh, Ron, I thought we were friends.
Then we got Dane here chiming in. He likes Seahawks soccer. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he did. Yep. I'm a Seahawks fan here, too. Grew up
I'll
going
vouch.
to the games as a kid, so no bandwagoning here. Yep.
All right, Sydney.
We lost our TV.
We lost the TV. There we go.
We got it
there we
back.
go.
Okay. Christian says the hazing happens on the glass when ADS with ADS and also Diamond Protect glass. Weird. I've never heard that.
heard it with
Yes.
Oh, I have
CPT
not heard
glass
that
as well.
Okay.
What? Really?
I
Yeah.
have.
It's probably similar. It's probably because of the ammonia.
When
So,
he
yeah.
meant hazing, I thought that was when Carson was in the mix of Q&A.
Yeah.
I don't think he heard me. He's in the back of the studio right
Crazy.
now.
Well, let's hope that Dave figures that out soon. I know that before I left, it was definitely on his agenda because, you know, they're ADS fans as well and they want to be able to work with the glass coating. So
then we got Dewar here. Excited to watch Anthony essentially wash the 4Runner because you got to watch him wash the Raptor.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Lucas.
Maybe I'll have to use a polish afterwards since the prep sprays aren't good enough.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
totally can. That does seem to neutralize it. It is very weird, though, if you think about it. And I think that's how Dave kind of narrowed it down, that it was the ammonia, because, like, how could the prep sprays not be enough?
Right.
You know?
I tried it with rehab follow-up, and I just in case, and it worked fine.
Yeah.
I know Carson did his BMW straight with Clarity Cream, then coated it and had no issues. So
I've had several that I had no issues.
It's a hit and miss. That's
I've had several that I've
Yeah.
had no issues, but for whatever reason, it always happens on the ones that you're kind of pressed for time. The customer wants to come pick up their car, and then you look, and all of a sudden it says. For whatever reason, I do think it has to do with like the glass makeup as well. It happens every single time on Range Rovers. Every single time. I mean, you can count on it.
Speaking of glass, my wife just texted that a rock hit her windshield and just cracked it.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
A big
man.
crack. So that
Shoot.
sucks.
That does.
Anthony, I've got a question for you.
Dude, he
You gotta read it,
just
though.
wanted to work. He didn't want to answer questions today.
What's it say? Good thing that Viper is covering Anthony's crack. It's true. It's true.
And we got Mr. Bucky VW, Go Canada Go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Nice,
that's
okay.
right. And then we got Joey Belinsky there, Lucas.
Those steaks were fire. I will not stand for any of that slander.
Nice.
I didn't try them, so I can't.
I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a speed round so we can play a little bit of catch up.
Okay.
So I'll go through. So Lucas, we'll go Lucas, me, then Sid, and we'll just keep going in rotation.
Okay.
Ka-chow.
Go ahead, Lucas.
For those non-football fans, Anthony will be hosting a binge watch of Starfleet Academy at his home on Super Bowl Sunday.
Fair.
There you go.
We got Mr. Christian. I thought my application was wrong. At least I feel better about that. No, Christian, no problem. That's why asking the question is totally fine. We're happy to help wherever we can.
All right, Coach Kami says Justin might still be at Gideon's. Brandon is running the account here.
Okay.
Nice, Brandon. We're stoked to see you here at Tiercima. Lucas.
Hopping in late today. We'll have to catch up this weekend when I'm hopefully getting an unusual February outdoor wash-in.
Nice.
Dude, take advantage.
That's what we're doing.
I did that last week. Whew, It felt great.
Jose GY says, we need another steak being yeeted to the grill at TRCMA.
This is one of my favorite memories.
We will talk
I
to the
agree.
guys for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Sydney.
All right, we've got Sheepstar saying controversial opinion. Glass coatings versus sealants are worse than a fully stripped glass with brand new blades.
That might be the most controversial opinion I've ever heard you
I've
make,
never heard
Sheepstar.
anybody really, well, not really controversial. I don't know. I haven't really heard of anyone say it.
I'm a big fan of glass coatings and sealants.
Me too as well. All right. Hey,
Wow, look at
super
that.
chat from Jay-Z Cars.
Thank you.
What does he say there, Lucas?
Shout out to Dane's Bark and Cluck Pet Store and Hot Chicken Joint. I got a pet chicken there a while back.
Okay,
Well, I
but
hope
if they're selling chickens and serving chickens, that's a problem.
Yeah, but well, it's like you got to move old inventory. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Or
So-
essentially, if
Yeah.
a server is not following through, you know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
wants to
Yeah.
buy the adults. I get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Mr. Ron, he says, my local paint spray needs to have one bay dedicated for cleaning plow trucks to rinse their salt units and make a mess of the bays.
Yeah.
What's funny is there's a pay and spray next to my house that is like that. They
Yeah.
have it
Yeah.
set up for
Yeah.
the UPS drivers.
Yeah. Sydney.
All right, we've got Ruger 2021. Anything in the works for a purpose-built drying towel for the Mitt on a Stick Pro? Anthony. He can't hear us. He's using the blower.
He is. We have used, so my go-to towel for this, ironically, the
Anthony.
M22.
Yeah.
The M22 fits perfectly on the top of the head of the Mitt on a Stick. There
Yeah.
are little
Yeah.
clasps.
That's what I
So
was gonna
basically,
say,
you
like-
push them in on the
Yeah.
corners.
Yeah.
The M22 is almost the perfect size for that.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, no, we don't have it. I know that we are kind of formulating some ideas behind the scenes, Ruger, but definitely try the M22 as your
Could also try a
Yeah.
16 by 16
Yeah.
liquidator.
or gauntlet.
That too.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Lucas.
Active foam slander will not be tolerated. Who would slander an active foam? How dare
I don't
they?
know. I think it's because
disrespectful.
Anthony was
he said
complaining.
It wouldn't work. Yeah, he said it didn't work.
Anthony, were you slandering Actifoam?
What's that?
Were you slandering Actifoam?
No, I wasn't slandering it. I was just saying that this whatever is on this vehicle was just not enough. Needed to jump up to the super foam level, but
There you go.
didn't do it.
Oh man, Lucas, what does he say?
Built Hamper for life. Oh, hey, KCX.
Sheepstar, that is cold, man. That is cold. All right, we
Hey, we
got
love both brands.
Steven. Hi everyone, getting PPF installed next week, but can't apply my ceramic coating for 30 days. Can I get away with doing a chemical decon but not clay and polish? I want to preserve the self-healing top coat.
That's exactly what I'd recommend. Just chemical decon.
Yeah. Sydney.
Yeah. All right. Devin 3813 said, "What is the best soap or chemical for liquid chemical road salt in the north? Multi-star reactivation shampoo." I'm gonna go with. I've been pretty darn impressed with Green Star lately on road salt.
Yeah.
There is I know 3D makes a specific product, but Green Star works just as good. That I would go with the Green Star because hopefully you have that in your arsenal anyway. It's pretty impressive on road salt.
Yeah,
It's
if your
really, really
car
impressive.
is coated, definitely reactivation shampoo is a good one. I do love Active
But would
Foam.
you use that to
No.
decon it though?
No,
I mean, I would use that.
I
at
would
the
Green
end,
Star,
yeah.
and honestly,
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
really bad, I would use Green Star and Active.
Right. Yeah.
Active Foam.
Yeah.
So that's my go-to in that sense. I also love Green Star just because it's a very, very multi-use,
It's really
all-purpose
good.
detail
Yeah,
or
it's-
all-purpose cleaner.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right. Did you read that one last? Yeah, you did. So Lucas, you're up, man. We know
All
this
right.
guy. He's.
Oh, it's my guy. Fine Detailing AZ.
Mr.
What's up,
Ryan.
fam? Excited to see your lovely faces. Excited to see you in the chat.
Good to see you, Ryan. David Boyce, Mudbuster Wide Open are great for salt film by PNS. Yep, those are also great options. We got another free Dane.
Nice.
Oh, we got Justin Dean in the chat, you guys. Sydney, what does he say?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so Justin says, I am here now. I am just glad Anthony is actually working.
Wow.
We all
What
are, Justin.
the heck does that even mean?
And Dane has come into the chat. Did everyone just mispronounce can in unison? Basically what he's saying, Anthony, Sydney, and Lucas, is that our pronunciation is incorrect of the word.
As far as what?
At least he's not talking about rough or rut beer.
What did we say wrong? Can.
Rut beer. Does he say rut beer? How does he say it? Root beer or rut beer?
It says root beer, but then he says the roof.
No, he says rut beer. Dane, can you confirm, is it rut beer or root beer? You and Anthony had that argument a while back. We got Koshemi Party Foul. We got G. Davis, James Kahn.
How do you supposed to say it?
I think is that what he's trying to say?
Did we
We're
say
supposed
James
to be,
Can?
We said can.
Oh,
thank you, G.
what are you gonna do?
All right, Sid, what do we got?
All right, Ruger 2021 received a bottle of ADS beads and Easy Beads. Is the formula same for both?
Is the formula the same? Definitely not. But I mean, similar products.
Yeah.
Spray on, rinse off sealants aren't anything new.
They are the same. They changed the name.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Never mind.
They didn't change. They just changed the name.
Yeah.
They just changed the name. The formula never changed. It's just,
I misread it. I was thinking of a
you're good, dude.
different
You're good.
product.
I got you. Who read that one? You?
I don't know.
No, I'm forgetting. All right, go ahead and get Lucas.
Can I top existing ceramic coat on PPF with Phobic? Was thinking of using the towel method to apply it more like a sealant. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Ruger, for hobbyists going paint enhancement or doing paint enhancement, is the Grio's G9 still a good choice, or should I upgrade to a 15mm? Was thinking of investing in a cordless model. Any recommendations that don't break the bank? I have a couple.
Yeah.
Now, this is all subjective. I have a lot of Milwaukee tools, so I have the 15mm Milwaukee polisher. Works fantastic. I have used that thing endlessly, and I've done well over 100 cars. That's a great one. Now, the other options are Flex is a really good option. That's not, it's not going to break the bank, right? Flex?
I think that would be in the break the bank category. I mean,
you think so?
It's $679.
Yeah.
Wait, the Flex one is?
Yeah.
The 15 mil?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, definitely go Milwaukee. Holy smokes.
I was like, wait,
What in my, what? I did not think, okay.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, the Flex,
no, it's a good machine.
The Flex is very comparable to the Milwaukee, though.
Yeah, but Flex and Rupes are obviously going to be at the top of the line, and they're great. They justify that amount. But if you're looking for something just doing your own or like
Griot's
as a hobby,
baby is fine.
I do think the Griot's is fine. I think the Milwaukee battery tool is fine.
Amazing.
Have you by chance tried the bar jack?
Well, it's still
15
coming. So that's what I was going to say.
Gotcha,
I know both Liquid Elements and Barjack.
Is Barjack
are
doing
coming.
it very similar to what? Oh.
Yeah. I've already seen the pictures of it. It's going to be amazing, but it's probably a good another 4 to 6 month wait. So if you can wait, I would wait because there is 2 budget-friendly, really good machines that are going to be coming to market. So honestly, my personal advice, keep rocking the G9 and wait until either Liquid Elements or Barjack releases theirs.
Yeah. There's good options out there.
Yeah.
My apologies. I did not realize the Flex was at that price point. I'm a little taken back at that because I think Flex is a great product. I don't think it's much different from the Milwaukee. I don't. Anyhow.
I mean, it probably is a little bit on refinement and
Yeah,
stuff, you know? I mean, they're
because
nice.
they do have the dial at the top.
Yeah, they're nice machines. And they do come with like a full charger and 2 batteries, and the batteries are more capacity than the Milwaukee, but you're going to pay for it. I think they're great machines. I think Rupes are great machines, but they're at the top of the scale.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Lucas.
What's going on? DIY with K in Minnesota checking in.
Heck yeah, man.
What's popping?
Then we got Mr. Nate JC999. This might sound like a dumb question. No question is a dumb question, as I am new at a detailing hobbyist. But when would you use an acidic pre-wash over an alkaline. I see most people use alkaline the majority of the time.
Personally, I usually would only go to an acid shampoo specifically if I'm trying to unclog a coating.
Yeah.
That would just be one of my steps.
Yeah, I mean, I really only use anything acidic after it's kind of already clean.
I saw that,
if you're
Anthony.
using it as a pre-wash, the dirt and things are probably absorbing a lot of that acid. So you would generally only use a more acidic wash after the pre-wash is already done.
Yeah, I agree. Sydney.
All right, Bucky VW. I guess Joey and I won't need to replace Dane's deck in April. We replaced the fence zip ties promptly upon arrival.
What,
Remember,
Alex?
they had to like pull up fence posts last year.
We had a wind storm, and it was, I think, the first time they were here in Boise ever.
That was like the first 5 minutes. He took them straight to their house and said,
He's
"Lift
like,
this
hey,
fence up."
come do some labor.
Put my fence up. That's what he said.
Yeah. Do you want to see my house? Oh yeah, by the way.
All right, so we are still getting flack for this. Go ahead, Lucas.
Clean Car Chris
Oh
has a
my
YouTube channel
gosh.
for at least 3 years.
Okay, so we
I
all
do
feel bad
apologize.
now.
We figured it out.
Clean
Here's
Car
G.
Chris,
Davis as well.
You're about to get a ton of new followers.
You know what, I'll subscribe
including
to
us.
him right
And
now.
then here's DIY Kane. I'm assuming it's to the same thing because it's
Okay. Yeah. Clean Car Chris is only good vibes. That's good to know. Following him right after this.
all right. I gotta
Right
see
after.
where we are here because now I'm going up on the page. I now understand Dane's frustration here when we have to go from like this is so flippin' confusing
From page to page.
from page to page. It goes
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yep, we're on 3 for sure. Built hammer for life. Okay, I see where we're at. Hold on. Nothing but good vibes. Okay, Jamie Ford, sad.
All right.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Just switched from a 13-gallon compressor to a Cobalt Quiet 20-gallon. What a difference with the
Yeah.
Ultra Air Blaster. Yep.
Yeah.
More gallons, more working time.
I have a Cobalt Quiet. Love it.
He even says worth the money.
Oh yeah.
Worth the money.
Totally.
Indeed.
Oh, I love this. Really good auto detailing. Oh my gosh. Points for the
Yeah.
title. I love
like
that.
it, yeah.
Yeah, the Cobalt is quiet. Comparison, great. I only have a 10-gallon, but it gets the job done. Heck yeah.
Darn right.
It's not the size of the tank. It's how you use it, Anthony.
Right.
All right, go ahead there. Sid.
Sheepstar says I have a 20-gallon, but it has a piss pop motor with 3 CFMs.
Okay. Lucas.
Viking Swede 26 is alkaline soap like Actifoam more harmful over leaving car unwashed and covered in salt crust all winter?
No.
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 Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, never leave the salt. Never leave the salt. That's literally the worst thing for any car of any coated, non-coated. The
It'll
salt
destroy.
is horrible.
Destroy.
Yeah, don't ever leave salt on a car.
G. Davis. Gabe once bought a low-mileage A6 Hyundai at a Sadie Hawkins dance. That would be something I do, G. But probably more in the Honda or Toyota realm. So, but that is definitely on par of my liking. Sydney.
All right, Ruger 2021. Detailing 4-door Jeeps is the worst. So many crevices and areas that just constantly drip. I'm going to have to try the mid on a stick. Not looking forward to polishing it. You know, the polishing isn't really too bad. It's the drying it. That's why you got to get one of those handheld dryers, you know? Yeah. There's a lot of crevices. There's a lot of water dripping.
And we got Mr. Dane Hennon in here with a correction of how we say things.
No.
Go ahead there, Lucas.
Am I the only one who's tripping every time they said Sadie's Hawkins like Ruth's Chris? Pretty sure it's just Sadie Hawkins. I've never thought about that, but I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what it is, though? It's
okay,
because
Dane.
people don't call it Sadie Hawkins anymore. They call it
Torp.
Sadie's.
No, they call it Torp. They used to call it
I've
Torp.
never heard
always
that.
only known it as Sadie Hawkins.
I've only known it
Really?
as Sadie's
They
Hawkins.
used to call it Torp
but
back
it's
in my
funny
day.
because they call it, like
It
the
was
kids
dumb.
call it Sadie's. They don't call it
Sadie's?
Sadie's. They don't call it Sadie Hawkins.
I feel like
They
when
call
I
it
was in high
Sadie's.
school, it wasn't really
Yeah.
wasn't that big of a thing anymore.
It was when I was in high school. It was a long time ago. And what it frustrates me now is now they wear like fancy clothes. And when I was in high school, you wore matching flannels.
Oh, okay. So they try to, it's like a prom thing now?
Yeah, but it was like kind of more casual and you always matched. So like you would go shopping for like matching shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now they dress up and I'm like, I'm tired of the dress up stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Anthony, I don't know what Jay-Z Cars is saying. Do you want to read that?
Oh gosh, I can't see. Oh,
You can-
G. Davis, is there any word about the scent Anthony is working on? If I recall, the scent of young German men enjoying themselves.
Oh, boy.
I think he didn't include it in the. Oh yeah, okay. Well,
I almost offered to read that to him, but I'm glad
smokes.
I didn't.
I'm glad I stopped while I was ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead there, Lucas.
Any plans to create an affordable ultra/detail factory wall-mounted pressure washer wand holder, something that matches D-factory brushes and allows you to hang brushes? Thanks.
You stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Possibly.
Yeah. Bucky VW, aka Alex Stewart, Matt in the back of the Mini with some invaluable therapy. So good. The highest net worth individual I've ever driven around.
Right, in the car that was worth nothing.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
Yeah. Good evening from Rain and Windspread Island.
Bummer.
All right, Sydney.
All right.
We got Mr. Really Good Auto Detailing.
Really Good Auto Detailing. Working on renovating my garage. OG spec is not in the budget, but what are some of the things that you consider to be the most important in a garage that's used for detailing and normal garage stuff? Well, you came to the right place because
Yes.
my detail shop is in my garage. So my initial answers would be definitely organization is probably at the top.
For me, yes.
Cabinets, whatever you need to keep organized. If you can't be organized, it's gonna not be great.
Yeah.
So organization, I do think that for me, one of the best things is having a sink in my garage.
Yes.
For sure. And then I think the other thing I love so much is my hot water tap. So I have a hot and cold water spigot in my garage, and then you're not going to worry about water outside the garage. I do love my flooring, but probably not totally necessary. I think just organization.
Lights are a little bit.
Oh, lights are a big deal, yeah.
They're huge, but my garage is fairly big, but I don't necessarily have the funds to do lights or flooring like I wish.
Yeah.
So my go-tos are cabinets. That's huge for our family. For detailing specific wall-mounted pressure washing system setup.
Yep.
That's key. So cabinets with organization of tools and other stuff, and then the pressure washer.
Yeah.
It makes my wash process way more efficient.
Yeah. I do love the built-in vacuum too, though. I mean, here's the deal. When working in a garage, like in a shop, if you have the pull behind, like shop back is probably fine. But when you're in a garage, the risk of hitting a car with the pull behind shop back is way higher, and it's way more frustrating. You'll say way more swear words.
Correct.
So the built-in vacuum for me was probably the one thing that I was like, that was worth everything. Was the built-in vacuum.
I will say, Anthony Fisher, as far as garage lighting, put me onto a budget-friendly option, Sunco lights.
Yep.
I'd lit up 2 bays of my garage for like $150, $200.
Sunco on Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed.
The best.
Good lights.
Yep.
Big fan.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Mr. Lucas.
Congrats, Copperhead, with the Grand Ambassador of the Year. Congrats, Copperhead.
Thanks. Smells 1451 says, does the Man on a Stick Pro Plus fit in the bucket because the regular is kind of tough too? Yes, it does. It does. All right, Sydney.
Yep. Rattles 02 says, my 5th gen is sitting in a body shop waiting to be decided if it's totaled or not. I could easily tell what color it was before the wash. That is not filthy. It was pretty filthy though.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that I always tell my customers, this is why I love ceramic coated cars, is even though, this thing was filthy, you guys. I know it never shows on camera how dirty these cars are. This was really, really dirty. But what I love about it is from 3 feet away, the gloss underneath is so...
The gloss from here looks
so
insane.
Great that you almost can't tell how dirty it was. But being next to it in person, it was really, really dirty.
Yeah.
But it still looked good on camera at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. It looks great, Anthony. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Koshemi USA says, I'm off to a Hawks game, guys. Great live. KCX loves TRC. We love
TRC
you too, guys.
loves KCX.
Yeah. I've got a lot of talk of food. Let's see here. Ron says to you, Sydney, go for it.
Okay, Sydney, we are still friends, but I am a Patriots fan. That's okay, because I'm a Patriots fan too, but just like a little bit. Like I just like Drake May and his wife, but I won't like cry if the Seahawks lose, but I would like them to win.
Lucas.
James Gamble, R6X. Why does Ivan with DIY say that leaving a little bloom will make tire dressing last longer? That makes zero sense to me.
I'm
with you.
James Gamble, here's my thought process of this, right? When you go to get your paint,
You know what I mean?
when you prep your paint for a ceramic coating, there are a lot of strategic steps. Obviously, washing, decontamination, whether it's mechanical or chemical decontamination, cleaning the pores, and then finished by paint correction prior to the actual coating. I think of your tires in the same way. Especially with tires and rubbers, there are a lot of pores. You have to clean out the pores if you want Ghost is my example in this instance. You have to make sure that that rubber or that rubber surface is as clean as possible. That is what's going to allow for that to adhere fully. So when you have browning or blooming happening on your tire, all you are doing is you are literally putting lipstick on a pig, in a sense. You're not actually putting a cured you're not creating a surface that's going to allow for curing. You're creating a layering effect, and ultimately those tires are going to get even more brown over time. That's my response.
Yeah.
All right, Sydney, this one's for you.
Okay. Ire First said, "Love your voice, Sydney. It's beautiful." Oh, thank you.
He also says,
"Soothing." Oh, thank you. I'm not sure my husband would agree, but thank you.
there you go, Lucas.
I'm just kidding.
Heck yeah, go Canada.
I'll even give you this one, Lucas.
Go USA. Thanks for another great show. So happy to see you all today. We don't get to see Gabe and Lucas often enough. Enjoy your weekend.
Right?
Thank you, man.
Enjoy your
Appreciate
weekend
the
too.
love, my
Thank
guy.
you. We really appreciate it. And we got MAC 303 graphene spray coating works very well on glass. Good to know. I'll just put that up. You don't have to read it. It's from one of our guys. Go ahead, Sydney.
Oh gosh. Okay, so Cokes 266. Happy enough. I am up early enough here in Australia to catch a live.
Heck yeah.
Have a good weekend, TRC fam. You too.
I am going to skip some of these comments because what I want to do is I want to get some questions, any final questions that we might have in, because we are running low on time.
Okay, we got 9 minutes.
We've got a lot of people still talking about the whole Chris thing. This is like non-stop talk about that. Holy smokes.
How did we miss that?
I have no clue. We are on page 2 now. I think we actually might be... Oh, here's a good one. Go ahead, Lucas. Mr. Charleston.
Charleston, that pink M22 is TRC's best drying towel currently. Dude, I gotta tell you, that M22 in general is probably my favorite drying towel right now.
I like the pink one.
All right. We got Mr. Ryan. What does he say? He says something about me. Gabe, I need a pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah.
Can I hear a Jeez-a-loo? Jeez-a-loo, man. Come on. You're making me blush.
That's too funny.
It's funny when Carson mocks me with the Jeez-a-loo.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Go ahead, Sid.
All right. Jamie Ford says, any plans for a Velocity vacuum attachment for the air blaster would come in handy for the very dirty and dusty cars here in Tucson, Arizona.
That's a good question. I know we've thrown things around. We're still doing a lot of R&D, little talks about it, but nothing as of yet.
If you do want something in the meantime, Detail Demon does make attachment for our tool.
Good job. All right. How do I get a #1 crown? I thought it was based on offensive comments. Jay-Z Cars, you're on your way. You're doing fine now. Go ahead, Lucas.
What do we name him again? Norbert? Something?
Norbert.
Hey, Norbert. Hey, Rayon, Ronnie, 3571. How's this cold treating you?
All right. Sydney.
All right. We've got Stephen Loudon says, just FYI, can coated vinyl wrap on a Cybertruck. It rained unexpectedly. Should I pat dry and reapply fresh coating or hand polish it off since it was done like 5 hours ago. That's terrifying.
That sounds.
Okay, so, jeez, I don't know.
Hand
5
coated
hours
vinyl
ago.
wrap on Cybertruck. So he
there's coated a vinyl wrap. What did you coat it with?
Yeah. So give us a little bit more info on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us.
It'll depend on
Is it Geon can coat?
It'll depend on the surface cure time, right? Because like if it was stout, you'd be fine because it's surface cured in an hour, but not many are cured.
There's
that
also
fast.
Diamond Protec
Yeah.
vinyl. So
Yeah,
what?
so, like, what did you use?
What did you use? Give us a scenario here.
Yeah.
Lucas. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
Dang it, man! Another one.
$4.99. You better clap there, Anthony. Jay-Z Cars, barking cluck for the win, Anthony. Yeah, you're still getting close. Not quite, but you're still.
How about
now?
Okay, we got some other talk happening back and forth. Oh, here we go. Lucas, did we answer the question?
A little late to the game. You guys selling those toolboxes that I see everyone receiving? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We're not. It was just a fun gift for Grandmasters. So shout
I'm
out to
sure
Carson.
if you talk to Carson Black at the Rat Company, he might. You could probably work out a deal. He might upcharge you a little bit. So just FYI, Sydney.
All right, we've got Stephen Loudon again. Just applied Geon can coat on gloss vinyl wrap a few hours ago, and out of nowhere it rained for an hour. Should I lightly polish and reapply? So, gosh, I
don't know much about the Geon one.
I don't know much about that, but my feeling is I would initially start with like a pat dry and see what it looks like. And then what I would do is like, leave it for a little bit and then maybe test the water behavior. Because generally speaking, if water's going to damage a newly coated vehicle, it's going to actually leave water spots.
Yeah.
So if you can pat it dry and it looks pretty good, I think you're probably safe. I'm not super familiar with that, but wrap tends to cure faster than paint because it bonds more immediately than with paint. So I would pat it dry or even blow off as much as you can and then pat in those areas really lightly though, because you don't want, that's what you actually don't want is like pressure into the coating.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure. How come I feel like can coat is like a spray? I almost feel it's like phobic.
It is. It's
it like
I know
phobic?
how it's applied. I've just never used it. But
Yeah.
according to the internet, 12 to 24 hour cure time is recommended.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no! Yep, you're reapplying,
I would
buddy.
probably
Sorry.
reapply then. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Or
But
look at
still-
some diamond
Yeah,
wrap.
but still lightly
Diamond
pat
Protec.
it. Try to get it dry. And yeah, but that if it's a 12-hour cure, you're definitely probably going to be reapplying it.
Yeah. Lucas.
Ruger 2021 Brake Buster is legit. So many people overthink wheel and tire cleaning.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh my gosh, we have the Mr. Tyler Cucci from Diamond
Wow.
Protec. Dane never skips comments. I understand, Tyler, but you have to understand, I'm not Dane.
Well, and to be fair, he's skipping Dane's comments.
I'm not skipping all of Dane's comments.
No, only Dane's comments.
That's not what we're doing. Dane, I know you're listening right now. That is not the case. I'm just skipping over the conversation so we can get to the actual detailing questions.
Oh gosh.
Holy smolies. All right, Sydney.
No, you were supposed to say "Geez a Lou."
Jeez a Lou.
All right, Ruger 2021 says, what is the best dilution for BrakeBuster in the IKE foamer? So my feeling is 4-to-1. I think Anthony has a different answer, but mine is 4-to-1.
Wow. I typically do 5-to-1, but
Yeah, 4 to 5 to 1. I mean,
different
who measures,
strokes for
right?
different folks, as
Yeah.
Anthony would say.
Yeah.
Speaking of Anthony, we got a message from Wolfsburg 696 saying Anthony's stuck washing the 4Runner because he didn't put in the work on the fire truck.
Oh. Ouch.
It's messed up.
It's true.
Oh, man.
That was a good video.
That right there is a certified Jeez Lou moment for
There we
sure.
go. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Sydney.
All right. EJBD6Y says, other than the detail keg, what is a cheaper option that gives good pressure for rinseless wash? Honestly, just the IK,
Multi-pro.
what is it? The Multi 12 is great. I mean, that's what I always used before I had the detail keg. It's totally fine. I mean, obviously the keg can, you can pressurize and spray a lot longer, but the IK works just fine.
And
Yeah.
Sydney, to your point, you said 4-to-1, and I said 5-to-1. Well, we got our answer right here. Look at this.
There we go.
Thank you, man. All right. Lucas, what does it say?
Rogueware 21. Hi guys, always cracks me up when I hear paint correction. Technically, it's clear coat correction and enhancement since manufacturers stopped using single stage paints in the mid 80s and others early 90s.
Yeah,
it's true.
I'm still going to say paint correction. I'm sorry.
For real.
I understand. It's just I don't know.
We get what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're right. You're 100% right, but I don't know.
Makes you think a little bit, doesn't it?
It does.
But I think when we generally use the word paint correction, a lot of times we're talking to our customers. And I don't think my customers would understand what I was talking about if I said clear coat correction.
I think
that's where I get.
I mean, you're right.
That's where I get lost. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
But if you think about when you're normally having that conversation, for me at least, it's with my customers.
Yeah, and also the general public. So as we talk or educate through these, that's what we typically say. In industry standards, that's what they say is paint correction. But you're not wrong.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely not wrong.
Yeah.
But for customer, general public, and even like when you really take it down to like website and SEO and all that, we have to use the word paint correction.
Who did I send that one to? It doesn't matter. Lucas, go for it.
John B. Which car wash soaps would recommend for an acid and alkaline wash, and does the order matter? Personally, I would go alkaline then acid. Kush Chemi Actifoam and Reactivation Shampoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
Yep.
That was John. Okay. Sydney.
All right. Wolfsburg says, sometimes after foaming and washing with ADS Shampoo Plus, foam is left on the ground for days. I am following the dilution ratio. Am I doing something wrong?
Is it cold?
No.
Yeah, that's the only time I've seen is hang is if it's cold.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Because in my driveway, the same thing happens.
Yeah.
It looks like snow. So I guess the question is, Wolfsburg, is it cold?
Yeah.
Norbert. Lucas.
Ronnie Odie, I might have to resort to that for my next car next weekend unless another storm happens. I can take the work truck to a company garage and hot water clean it.
Heck yeah. Then we got a lot of rad company. I wonder who this is. Let's see. Disagree Gabe's words. He's definitely skipping Dane's comments. I'm assuming that's either Jimmy or Carson chiming in unless Dane is switching accounts. I don't know.
That's funny.
Sydney, we got another rad company.
Dane's just trying to keep things productive and on topic.
Okay, that's definitely Dane talking.
Dane.
All right, Lucas, go for it.
Toyota Super White paint is single stage.
Yep. That one's not one. We got Sydney.
All right. Hope y'all have a great week. Thanks at the Rad Company for another great show.
Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you for being
in,
here.
Oops, my bad. I meant to skip this one. So we're going to go to the next one. Smiles. For endless wash and wheels. Is it safe to use iron remover since you can really rinse it off like the pressure washer? Yes.
Sure.
I've done that.
I've done it, yeah.
Lucas.
Yeah. Happy to catch the live before it ends. We'll watch the archive later today.
Sweet.
Hope to see you there later.
And this is our last comment for the day before we conclude today's live. Sydney.
All right. EJB says, is the Idaho Potato Museum worth visiting Boise for? And if so, what is the best baked potato? I've never heard of that. Is that a real thing?
I don't know, but
Yeah,
if I were,
don't know.
I wouldn't
but-
put it at the top of your list.
you should go to
for
Westside
reasons to come
Drive-In,
here.
and they
Yeah.
actually make an ice cream potato. It
Yeah.
looks like a real potato.
Yeah.
Well,
but
guys,
there's a lot of good baked potatoes around.
There
There
are.
really is. Yeah.
Anthony, how did things turn out over there?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are you happy with the results? Is your wife going to be happy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she'll be thrilled. She doesn't care about the exterior, though. So
She'll be
that's-
like,
yeah.
do you think she'll be like, did it rain?
I didn't touch the interior, so yeah, she'll be like, you cleaned it? I'm like, yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I think it looks pretty good. The wheels are still hammered. The tires need a really deep clean.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm chasing browning
Yeah.
with every wash, right? So I'm in a chase status with this, not upkeep. So unfortunately, kind of is what it is. But I mean, the rest of the paint feels good. Defender feels awesome, and it looks glossy. And I was able to make it and actually do an engine bay little detail as well. So engine bay looks awesome. Paint looks good. Found a few more dings and dents and scratches that I didn't know
Does
were
that
there.
make you feel
How did
happy?
the hand thing go? Was there scratches?
Yeah, from
No marring?
Any marring?
I don't know. Let's see. Let me grab a light really quick. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. We'll reveal it in 5 seconds. Hold on.
Anthony is looking that up. I just want to remind everybody, in conclusion of today's live stream, don't forget. Oh, Dane, Gabe, I felt that in my soul. All right. Anyhow, sorry, I caught whiff of Dane's comment. So anyhow, don't forget, we do have a sale happening right now on the Rag Company website. It's 20% off all ADS products, Armor Detail Supply products, and there are a bunch of bundles with massive discounts, upwards 30% and more, which is really, really fantastic. And we have a sweet sticker, also designed by our very own, one of our ambassadors and now People's, Matt Marsh.
Nice.
So looks absolutely fantastic. Definitely check it out right here on the Rag Company. And as always, guys, we just appreciate you guys tuning in to the live. Before I conclude, Anthony, what was your consensus on the micromarring?
I mean, we're good. We're chilling. There is...
Nice.
I mean, it looks just like a light on paint for me.
Hold on, there we go. I'm trying to find like an angle for you guys to see. Yeah, it's kind of going to be hard to tell. It looks great. So no issue. So I'm stoked with that. Just goes to show that stout is a exceptionally hard coating.
Would you say it's pretty stout?
It's pretty stout. It can take some abuse. So
heck yeah.
That is it. As always, thank you guys so much for joining us on this Q&A Thursday. Hopefully we got your questions answered. Check out the sale right now, like Gabriel said. We're going to have a lot of fun in the upcoming weeks, as well as TRCMA coming up. So, Gabe, it's a term of endearment.
I know. Don't forget to also comment down below. We want to continue the conversation of detailing topics, questions in the comments. So leave us some comments. Talk it up. Subscribe.
Hashtag Save Dane.
Save Dane.
Yeah.
And as always, guys, we will see you next Thursday on the next Q&A.
See ya.